saw y'all talking shit on Twitter about me being late.
No. I said Eris time. Eris time. I didn't say you were late. I said we're on Eris time.
How dare you? And yes, Arwyn, I have made you a mod. No, I didn't ask you before I did that. You're just a mod.
I thought I did something. I was replying to Colin, and I'm like, all of a sudden it came up your mod. I'm like, shit, what did I do? Oh my God, did I do that?
I've been punished on Blue. I just, you're a co-host, so it's just like, you can
cool.
throw stoof out there, then you can throw stoof out there. I think you are responsible with that power, I think. So,
yes. It's fine. By the way, I'm eating my Hershey Kisses snacks from last night. So
fucking dare you eat on my stream?
I'm so sorry, but it's so good.
Not allowed. But I know.
I just love that was just a massive sound from Arwyn. I don't think there were words.
Sorry. I'm operating on very little sleep.
Yeah, it's okay. I thank God for cold medicine. I'll put it that way. I for some reason on Thursday I started feeling a little stuffy. My throat was a little sore, and I was like, I'm fine. I don't have to acknowledge these symptoms as me being sick. Fuck you, body. And then Friday I woke up and I was like,
yeah.
I have died. Help. I'm
it
suffering.
bit you in the butt.
Yes. I paid for it. I paid for my dumbassery on
as we call the bullshittery. You paid for your own bullshittery.
Yes. I basically had tried to convince myself on Thursday that I wasn't sick. Friday my body was
that denial phase, yeah.
Yes. My Friday my body was like, yeah, good luck trying to get out of bed.
Good luck with that.
Well, thanks. So I took like some medicine and I rested, and I'm still not camera ready. I really didn't feel like putting on makeup, and I still kind of have my nose is a little meh. So you have the lovely Fez Cat right now. So
we love the Fez Cat.
So you have to stare at the Fez Cat.
I don't feel like getting up and letting you out. Come here, Smudge.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to come here, and I was like, but I'm here.
No. Smudge, he's just like, but you know what? I'm on the floor again because my chair, I was going to sit in my chair, but it squeaks every time I move, like goes, and it just will annoy me. So I'm back on the floor, and I'm not getting back up until I have to. So deal with it, Smudge.
We've moved.
Mm-hmm.
We moved. Guys, we did it. We moved time itself. Actually, technically, I'm 2 hours early compared to how I usually am, which is going to be the permanent reason anytime y'all say I'm late. Is no, I'm 2 hours early.
So the start time's still the original time, but we're just gonna forever start 2 hours earlier.
Yeah, start at 12 p.m.
We're just gonna be early every single week.
Yes.
There you go. I like it.
I'm never late. We did it.
I like it. Let's do it.
Yes, and I need to pop on there eventually. So
I love it.
Punk Trace, oh my god, so many humans, so many beings from the Bait Minutes.
Hey.
And yes, I'm gonna be on Shenanigans tonight, so that should be Shenanigans. I don't know.
That'll be fun.
Own being, so it's its own entity. Speaking of own entity, y'all watched Ghostbusters Afterlife, I presume?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How great was that movie?
I loved it. I cried, y'all.
Dude, me too. I was in the theater. I was snotting up a storm.
Yeah.
I might have been hitting the person next to me. There's a possibility of that.
It is the movie we should have gotten instead of that abomination crap. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it just made 2016 look even worse. I didn't think that was possible. But yeah.
It was so good.
It was all right. It wasn't bad, but there were a couple of mistakes that I thought were pretty glaring.
Yes.
But compared to 2016,
yes,
it's so much better.
Yes.
It really is. Now, are we doing spoilers or is this a spoiler-free
Oh
zone?
yeah, spoil it.
Okay.
Guys, if you don't want spoilers, I'm sorry. We're going to be talking about spoilers. Although I guarantee you, any spoiler we talk about is only going to motivate you to go see the movie more.
Mhm.
I was talking with Loki before we went to see it, and basically, I got it spoiled that it was about Egon's grandchildren. But that only made me want to go see it more.
I thought that was pretty obvious from the trailer.
Shh. I was avoiding trailers, so
Oh.
I'm saying I'm blaming Loki. # blame Loki, everyone.
Okay.
Even though it was very publicly made, I'm blaming him regardless because that is what we do here. Lenny, anything.
The way we roll.
It is his fault. And the fact that, I don't know. That was my main concern going into the movie. I was like, how are they going to handle the Egon thing? How are they going to do this? Because they got to do it well. And when they kind of showed him, quote unquote, at the beginning, I like that they didn't make him speak and they didn't show his face. I was like, okay, we're starting good. That is good.
Yes.
I don't want to hear him talk because I think that there is.
Yeah, Harold's gone, so
you're gonna break the suspension of disbelief. I know that's not him. You can't. I don't want to hear him.
Yeah,
because I know
agree.
it's not him.
I agree. It was just enough to go, oh, they did it right.
Yes,
they did it right.
The ending is perfection. If you go see this movie for any other reason, go watch it for the ending. It is a slightly bumpy ride getting up to that point, but the ending is 20 out of 10. I can't stress that enough. It is 20 out of 10, which is where a lot of my I just on Twitter,
well, I'm sure we'll get to it, but
yeah.
I just kind of wish the cameos had more prominence in the film.
Yeah, it was very nostalgia trippy. You're right.
It was, and you know what though? There was that fine line, that fine balance of like, okay, how can we bring them in without kind of taking over the story? You know what I mean? Because the story is really afterlife. It's now. It's the evolution of what happened, 30 years ago. So it's like, okay, how do we bring them in and tie them in without all of a sudden taking it away from what we've seen all this time? Does that make sense? No?
Yes.
No. Dead air.
Sorry.
Maybe not.
No.
I don't know. I'm just, I watched it when I was tired. So I'm kind of like, piecing this all together. But yeah, I mean, a little bit more would have been good, but at the same time, how do you do that without?
Now, I'm still confused as to why there was a drunk guy right in front of the camera the entire time. I thought that was confusing. Oh, wait, that's because I saw a pirated version.
Oh, sorry. I only checked the first. I was like, hey guys, I want to cover this. And they were like, we don't have time to go see it and we can't just like go into the theater. And I was like, well, I would go see the theater, but here slides under the
shiver me timbers.
There you go.
I'm used to things with like 3 different languages on top of them, so I was okay with that. I was okay with the drunk guy.
No. See, that kind of thing I was all right with, but
yeah,
the guy who did the pirating, he just sat down in front of his camera, and you could see the top of his head for most of the movie.
Good point.
I didn't notice that because I only watched like the first like 30 seconds. I was like, all right, this is fairly good quality. And
I think he was lying down for like the first 10 minutes, and then he just slowly starts sitting up, and you just see like his bed head just slowly rising, and then it's like the top of his head.
That's true. His bed head. Oh my god.
That's hilarious. That's a whole different other experience than I experienced.
To be fair, though, I was so engrossed in it. I didn't really pay that much attention. But yeah, you have a good point.
There was no one else in the theater, so it was although it was a 9 p.m. showing on a Thursday, so I'm not really that surprised.
But you know what? It made me want to go to the theater. I actually want to go to the theater now. And I want to get my popcorn. And I want to get my Diet Coke. And I want to go in there. And hopefully nobody else will be in there. That would be great. I can have the theater all to myself. And I want to see it on the big screen.
No, it was wonderful. I've never gone to like an IMAX. I don't really understand the point, I guess.
Yeah. I haven't been to one either.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just here to see the movie. I'm not a big sound person. In fact, I don't like it when things get too loud. So I don't know how much I would like IMAX, but I don't know.
I'm gonna show you something.
It does depend. Oh.
We found our.
Oh my goodness!
This is Smudgy. Say hi, Smudgy. Say hey.
Hi, Smudgy. Bye, Smudgy.
Bye, Smudgy.
Kitty, and we have Arwyn on camera. Everyone smash the like button. We have Kitty and Arwyn on camera. We did it, guys. We did it.
And some sort of masks behind her.
Oh yeah, we were looking for. Okay, my daughter put up the Christmas tree, which ended up migrating down the hall last night.
How dare she?
And yeah, the door opened and there's literally a Christmas tree when I'm streaming with Mary in my doorway. And I'm like, what? But she decided to put it up. It's trash now because the cats got into it. But we always put Ghostface. Ghostface, the mask, is our tree topper.
Amazing.
Well, we can't find him. So I don't know where he is. He's buried away somewhere.
With the forks. He stole the forks.
Yeah, he's with the forks.
There you go. Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what that is. But yeah, I'm going back. I just wanted to show Smudgy, y'all.
Oh no! Arwyn and her Disney princess hair is going away from us, guys.
Well, I mean,
I'm eating, so you know.
You don't want to be clicked with that?
I know.
Well, I mean, last night on Mary's stream, at one point her camera froze, and Steven might have gotten a screenshot of the frozen Arwyn image.
Y'all didn't say, oh wait, he did, because I came back and I was confused why there were two of me. I'm like, wait, but I'm there and I'm here. What's going on? It was a horrible freeze. It was horrible.
Fat Steven would never do something like that.
No.
Never. He would never.
Nobody
ever.
Nobody.
In a million years. No.
No.
Before we get into this, so it was good. I know not really a whole lot of spoil. Actually, I just realized we didn't spoil shit.
Not yet.
Yes, go watch it, please, for the love of God. Go watch this movie. Show these fuckers in Hollywood what happens when you actually respect what came before. Yeah. Make this movie all the money. Okay?
Yes.
Make all the money.
Oh, Chris Persia, what's this?
Uh-oh.
Chris Persia, ninja extraordinaire.
Yeah. I saw the Jedi Bill. He took it. It did
that was amazing.
That was amazing. I'm singing Wrecking Ball. He has me singing Wrecking Ball.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. And
yeah, he took the frozen image of Arwyn and animated her face singing Wrecking Ball.
I don't know. I wish I could post it on Twitter. I don't know how to take that and do it, but it's genius. He did a great job. I sound like Miley Cyrus.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And anytime someone says hello there, I only read it in Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello there.
Yes, that's the only time. I can never unread it in that. But I wanted to get into, actually read the description. I don't usually do that. But the description of this video was so atrocious. I feel the need to read it.
Okay.
It's a paragraph.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Buckle up. Yes, we're covering Movie Bob. If you couldn't tell by my amazing thumbnail, yes, I am patting myself on the back. I'm so proud.
It is a pretty glorious thumbnail, yeah.
It is amazing. That is Movie Bob in the background. Arwyn, I don't know if you know who Movie Bob is.
Movie Bomb.
Prepare to have your brain melted. That's all I'm gonna say about that. He makes Renegade Cut look like a fucking 8-year-old ballet dancer. All right, it is
okay.
He is nothing, absolutely fucking nothing. Movie Bob is It will break your brain. And oh my god, hello, Red Monarch. I'm so happy that you're around again. I missed you.
Yes.
And I definitely miss Basil the Pumping Seagull. So I don't know where he went. He went away. He went away.
I'm addicted to
He,
these
he
things.
flew
They're
south
so
for the
good.
winter.
Oh, you know what? That was the obvious joke, and I didn't take it. Well done.
Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't take it.
I'm sick. That's anytime something happens.
Fair enough.
I'm going to
Yes.
blame sickness, even though I'm like at 80% at this point.
Smudge is staring at me disapprovingly over the side of my top of my laptop. I have to get a picture.
You have a kitty judging you? They would never do that.
Yep. I'll send it to you.
A cat judging? I've never heard such nonsense.
But, Movie Bob is just this. He's interesting in that he has the most bizarre appearance I've ever seen. Because he looks simultaneously morbidly obese, and yet he has like sunken features, like he's like deathly ill. I don't know how he looks fat and gaunt at the same time.
that is a gift.
Cats stand in judgment over us. Yes, yeah. They are the overlords.
I sent y'all the picture of the group, Twitter.
You know what? Chris is right. God damn.
Yeah.
God.
That's amazing. He really is. Hold on. I gotta share this with the class. Hold on.
I told you. He's judging us.
That's an amazing picture. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
That picture's glorious.
I did the wrong thing. There we go. That's what I was trying to do.
Oh my! I get it, Smudge. I get it.
Look at the amazingness. Look at this amazingness.
Judgment.
This is the best thing.
Oh.
Yes. Guys.
Is Smudge now going to make it into like your Fez Cat rotation?
God.
I don't know. I feel like Smudge is his own entity that deserves its own account.
Yeah.
Judging Smudge, I feel like is a new being.
Judging Smudge.
Yes. It is, it just judges. Like I feel like, yes.
He has the most human expressions. That's why this cat is bizarre. But he does. And his eyes are so blue, they're like silver. And he squints and looks at me, and I can feel it. He's like, I'll see y'all. Uh-huh.
Oh no, the phone's gonna die soon. No. Yeah, this is the exact
Judge you, Uman. Yep.
I has judged you, Uman.
Judge Smudge. Yes, that's perfect. Judge Smudge. Yes. Chris, that's perfect. Yes, we did it.
Smudge, you have your own personality now, buddy. You're internet famous. Judge Smudge.
Yes. I love it. Guys, we did it.
Anyway, I had to share that with y'all.
Yes. No, that was probably the highlight of this stream.
Judge Smudge.
Was Judge Smudge, yes.
haven't even gotten to the video yet, and you probably hit the high point.
I better see a fucking parody account, okay? I will be so disappointed. I will be so disappointed if there's no parody account.
Oh God. Smudge, we love you, honey. Come here. We love you.
Yes. Alright, so Movie Bob. This is his description of the video we are about to witness. And
yes.
Okay.
Gen X nostalgia rebooting reaches its logical apex as an 80s comedy about middle-aged losers satirizing the mythos-driven supernatural horror genre gets inexplicably sequelized as a 2020s kids movie treats its own mythos, lore, and legacy as anything but funny business. ... But if you can get past how strange that level of genre disconnect is, question mark. It's not a half bad version of ... Whatever you want to call this. Best thought of as the Joe Biden of Ghostbusters revivals. Good enough, certainly better than nothing. Intermittently effective 80s nostalgia throwback, occasionally costumed somewhat confusingly in a second layer of nostalgia for the 1950s, coasting on earnestness for its own sake as its entire personality and fairly or not destined to be more successful than a previous candidate's attempt at the same task from 2016, mainly by virtue of not being a woman. Winky face.
What's the description?
That is the description of the video made by the person who made the video.
What?
Did they watch the movie? Number one, and number two, I'm confused.
Okay, so first off, there is a lot of fan service. I won't deny that.
Yes,
I think they lean a little too heavily on that, to be honest.
The whole thing, it is like nostalgia. It was good nostalgia, but yes, I agree. There is fan service all over this film. You can't get away from it. It starts with fan service. You know?
Ram Bam 3000. Movie Bob's takes aren't just cold. They somehow rewrite the laws of thermodynamics.
There you go. There's a description for y'all.
Oh my God.
Dear God.
That's why I said I had to read this. I wasn't kidding.
Wow.
It's the description of the video. It should be like 3 sentences at most. It's just a quick little overview. This is what this is about.
Hell, he even threw Joe Biden in there. I mean, what?
This is my description. Josh from Project Storytime, Arwyn Avalon, and I are watching a video about Ghostbusters Afterlife from a guy who liked Ghostbusters 2016. This should be fun. That is it.
That's all you need to put.
Yeah.
That's all that happens. Because, first of all, it's not a video, so we don't actually know what's going to fully happen in this stream. But, like, that's what we're going for.
Wow. Smudge, quit messing with my battery. Stop.
It's okay.
Now he's bored and he's trying to chew on the cord that's attached to my computer and it keeps popping out. Leave it alone.
Nope. God, I had a cat chew through my fucking laptop computer. It cost me $80. No.
Yes. Bad Smudge. Bad Smudge.
Okay, so my last video came out on for Halloween. Oh. My description was, "Happy Halloween, everybody! Today we present a reading from a horror legend," and that's it.
Yeah, this is just what. When you were reading it, I started hearing the guy's voice from last week's the boob video.
No, dude. This one is worse than the guys. I'm telling you right now, when Josh and I first started doing this, we were like, let's wait on Movie Bob because we're not ready for Movie Bob yet.
Let's build up our tolerance.
Because we have to build up our tolerance to him because we're both fans of EFAP, which is where the inspiration of this show came from. And
just in case anyone couldn't tell.
Yeah, in case no one could fucking tell, except we have a fox instead of a dog. We have a red-headed southern woman instead of a plague doctor. And we have a Fez Cat instead of
a green plague doctor for some reason.
A green plague doctor, yeah. And then we have a Fez Cat instead of a gas mask wearing Welshman. Okay, I know it's slightly different. Okay,
a gas mask wearing Slender Man Welshman.
Yeah, sorry, Slender Man Welshman. Slender Welshman? I don't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're slightly different here, but it's because we have Lammin. It makes us more powerful. Because we have the power of the vag. It is very powerful.
We have women on this show, so therefore we are superior because believe all women.
Hey guys, guys, we are the reboot.
All women.
So we're the reboot of EFAP with women.
Jeez.
We did it.
We did it.
And because
I
their
know.
dog,
I've heard her. She played that for me on the Bathe the Minutes before, and I almost died in my chair from secondhand embarrassment. So no, Mary, why would you say that out loud? That whole bad, Mary. You're supposed to keep those thoughts to yourself. Ah, damn it, Mary. No.
it's kind of like Arwyn. Sometimes you question the filter.
Filter? I don't think there's a filter on Arwyn or Mary. I think both of their filters were defective. Everyone just gave up putting one on.
To be fair, I've been much better this week. I know that seems like what, but I have. I've actually kind of tried to control myself this week. But
Arwyn has learned control, Lona.
I'm failing.
Do I need to remind you of the dildo incident?
No, you don't. But
sorry,
that wasn't my fault. Hashtag not my fault. Hashtag not my fault.
The dildo incident is not your fault. I need an explanation.
Okay, so sentient dildo made an appearance in
Oh, of course, yes. All right.
Pink and Purple this
Yeah.
past week.
Logical. All right.
And Arwyn was trying to. She saw DLDO
Oh,
and was trying to work out what it's an anagram of.
Sweetheart.
for all stream. And
Sweetheart.
then when Purple read his name, she pulled up one of his chats and read his name out loud. It was like light bulb.
He literally enters the chat vibrating. I don't
I
know what to tell you.
When I get talking, I don't really notice. Like I'm looking around and I'm talking, and I don't see all the chat. I don't see all the chats, so I wasn't making that. I wasn't looking at the buzzes. I was looking at his name.
It is deceptive because he is a dildo, not a vibrator specifically. So the buzzing could be deceptive. I can't, he didn't ever.
He's just an advanced model.
Okay. Well, you'd think of, they would eventually think, maybe we don't need these two things separate. Maybe we can put them together. Yes, that's what I consider an advanced model.
Yeah. Well, it broke my brain for the rest of the stream. It really did.
Pretty much, yeah, it did.
It did.
Appropriate reaction.
I could
Just
not get
finding
out
out there
that.
is find out there's someone out there called Sentient Dildo. Yeah,
Sentient Dildo, and I'm never gonna live that one down. That's worse than when I said hey to the stream bot in chat on one of my first time in Loki streams. I was like, hey, Stream Elements, how you doing? Hail.
Yes, bot that has literally is programmed to do whatever.
Oh my god. All right, y'all, I gotta let him out. Come on, Smudge.
Aww.
I don't know if I can reach. See, if I unplug my headphones, yeah, Chris, I've had the vapors a lot this week. It'll kick me out of StreamYards, so I don't want to do that. Come on, Smudge. Come on. Oh, now you're getting settled. My ass is off the floor, and now you're getting settled?
Yeah, that's standard cat. Yeah.
Come on, buddy. All right. If I unplug, y'all, I'll come back in. Let me drag my computer with me. It's a pain in the ass to get.
Girl, it's okay. You can come back.
You can take a break for the cat.
Okay, wait. I think I can reach. Hang on. Here we go. All right.
You can take your headphones off.
There he goes. I know it's just a pain in the ass to get it rearranged back around my hair because my hair is just wrecked today. Your
hair is literally Disney princess. Okay, it is your hair. How dare you fucking complain?
Oh, I'm not. It's just after last night. You should have seen me. It was like a damn red tornado. It was everywhere.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
I might have to go look that up. I want to see Red Tornado Arwyn.
Well, I was off camera at that point. No, I was off camera because I was laughing and drooling, and it was just, God, last night was a mess. Well, I was eating these Hershey Kisses. They have them in new flavors. They have them. I got sugar cookie and I got hot cocoa.
God,
And I
don't let
swear to
Loki
God,
know
I've
about the
eaten-
sugar cookie. Jesus
Yeah, they're
Christ.
so good. They have sprinkles in them, and they're crunchy. Oh, you just suck on them, and they're like, and they're so good. Well, I've eaten half the bag of each since last night.
Woman, I thought you were trying to lose weight. What happened?
You know what? I said to hell with it. Tonight, it's off. It is off. Thank you, Chris.
You're on a skip
I got a
day
little
or
carried
whatever.
away, and I'll walk an extra mile, and I'll eat lettuce. I'll be fine.
That works, yes. I will eat like a rabbit and walk an extra mile. That will counteract me putting thousands of extra calories.
I have a pound of chocolate in my gob. Oh, that's right.
Now there's a
Oh my goodness.
I'm derailing this entire stream.
You know what?
push
That was
ahead.
perfect. Speaking of not derailing this entire stream, hold on. Let me bring the video. I said we lost half our audience when I said we were going to talk about spoilers, and then we didn't talk about spoilers. So I feel like that sums up my entire streaming career right there. Yes. All right. So after y'all read that description, and I put it up there for y'all to read, so that me stumbling over my words like I'm still in fucking 9th grade lit class, it's saying Hamlet in front of everyone. Yeah. Y'all could actually read it for yourself and understand why I struggled with it. You can understand my pain.
I get it. You're not
My
alone.
struggles.
That was some
Yes.
bullshittery.
At least he didn't make us stand up in front of the class. We just had to sit at our desk and we did popcorn. Of course, there was always that one dramatic bitch that was in theater that was like, "Let me pretend like I am reading from the screenplay."
I know what you mean.
Literally stand up in their desk and start acting out the scene, and you're like, Jesus, shut up.
Like, please,
Freak.
my God.
Fucking hell, shut up and sit down. No one wants. I understand you're a
Yep.
theater kid. I get it. All right, no,
Yeah.
shush. Josh, as a theater kid, can you confirm that this is a thing?
Oh God, yes.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
was one too, so I get it.
Ugh.
And they even annoyed me. I'm like, please, we got 5 minutes till the damn bell rings. And you're going to drone on for 15? Ugh.
yeah.
Starts
It-
monologuing to stop.
And the thing is, you very quickly learn when you are a fairly intelligent person. Most theater people are rock stupid.
God, yeah.
So- I know that might be shocking, but so when actors or anyone in Hollywood has something to say about the current situation, just ignore everything they have to say.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what we lacked in of brains, we made up for in performance. Stretch everything out, add word. Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with that. We're telling on our breed, but I'll go with that. Captain James D. Skywalker, hey, honey. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
How dare you just say hi to Arwyn and not everyone else?
Yeah, I'm here too.
Yeah,
Busted.
I am also here. Even though I look like a Fez Cat, I'm also a whammon.
That's
You know
right.
what, Josh, this is human supremacy. This is what
It
this
is.
Alright.
It is. And I'm a ghost today, so that's also anti-living.
No, it's anti-death.
Right. Oh yeah,
Anti-ghost?
yeah.
Anti-afterlife.
Yes. Yes.
You love the Fez? Okay, he can stay. And that easy to win over, apparently.
How do I crop?
Such high standards.
I like the idea that this is his response to you. Silent judgment.
That's fair. That's fair.
Vaguely confused Arwyn in the background. Are you okay?
Wait. Oh my God, Steam is still open. I got so many damn tabs open right now. Hang on, where are we? Okay, there we are. Got it. Okay. Sorry, I got lost.
Are you there?
I got
Hello.
I'm trying to crop Smudge so I can make him my avatar. But
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm fine with that. All right, continue on. I'm gonna start the video. Everyone.
okay.
All right.
Are you ready? Are you okay?
No,
Are you
but it's
good?
okay.
I can change this.
I don't think
change-
anyone is ever ready for Movie Bob.
Okay, I can change the speed just in
Oh, it's
case.
not ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. We're ready.
Yay.
I feel like I'm at a rave.
Did you say you feel like you're at a rave? What kind of rave have you come to?
I don't know.
Like
I've
rock
never
and roll.
actually been to one. My kind of rave.
The handiest summary I can give of
Oh,
So I'm gonna go ahead and slow him down.
I got to turn him down too. Here we go.
No, I mean slow him down. 0.5.
Okay. Yeah.
Josh, 0.5 speed.
let's try 0.75 first.
Okay. All right. This is for y'all's sanity. All right. There we go. That sounds funnier.
The handiest summary I can give of Ghostbusters Afterlife is that it's essentially the Joe Biden of Ghostbusters revival. Good enough, certainly.
That's not really like a. So.
Joe Biden of Ghostbusters. Dude.
Yeah, I don't.
No. Just no.
I'll give y'all like, thank you. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So
I don't know what that means.
the Joe Biden of
Is he saying it's
Ghostbusters?
convoluted and doesn't make any sense? Is that what he's saying? Because Joe Biden, I'm sorry, I don't care what political party you fall into, the man doesn't make sense when he talks.
Is it because he
Kind of garbled.
the movie gave the movie gave political power to the young woman?
I have no clue what he means by that. Zero.
I mean, could play. I think he might explain it. There's a possibility. Let's see.
The nothing intimately effective 80s nostalgia throwback, occasionally costumed confusingly in a second layer of nostalgia for the 1950s.
Holy shit! It's just his description. Oh god!
His introduction is literally just his description.
Yes. Did
Oh
you
my-
not? Okay, because he was talking about it's nostalgia, and that's in here too, in his description. It's an intermittently effective 80s nostalgia throwback, occasionally costumed somewhat confusingly in a second layer of nostalgia for the 1950s. That's like a straight rip from his description.
Yes, it is in the sense a throwback, in the sense that it's referencing things that happened in the 80s, but it still has a very distinctive 2021 feel. It's not like, I went into it going, oh my God, I've been transported back to the 80s with, everything. It still feels like a modern movie, but of course, it references things in the past. So I'm still confused by what he means. He's not very clear.
I watched The Running Man yesterday. Let me tell you something. If you want 80s, there you go. I have never heard a more 80s soundtrack in my entire fucking life. Like, yeah, they had the Blue Lightning from the 80s. They had the 80s, like, synth music. They had just how it was shot was very 80s. It was very, very 80s. And even more so, I would say, if you want super 80s cheese, like Big Trouble in Little China is what you do. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, that is 80s. When I was watching this movie, I did not get 80s.
No.
Okay? No.
Exactly. It had those references because obviously it's referencing, the original Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Ghostbusters was in 84. There is going to be references to the 80s because the thing that started the whole franchise off was in the 80s. You can't avoid that.
Exactly.
Well, actually, you can. It's called 2016 Ghostbusters. But,
Exactly. Hey, Zax!
Zax now a vibrator? I'm confused.
They came in sentient dildo and Zach's were in Mary's chat late last night after I left, but Mary texted me, so I had to go back, and they were torturing me. It was sweet torture, though. It was sweet torture.
Sweet torture. Okay.
There's a
Wow.
whole genre on the hub about that, Arwyn.
Oh, God. Anyway, back to the movie.
Wow, we
What
went
were
there.
saying? We did go there. You know,
had
it's
to.
been there all week. It's
We
been
were
there
talking
all
about sentient dildos earlier. I feel
Yeah.
like that layer has been broken.
That's
Oh,
fair.
it has. That dam is
Yeah.
open. There it is. You know, all week. So.
All right.
Posting on earnestness for its own sake as its entire personality, and fairly or not, destined to be more successful than a previous candidate's attempt at the same task from 2016, mainly by virtue of not being a woman. That was a bit far to walk for a joke, but in my defense, it's probably better to get the...
Okay, so he's comparing
my
it to Joe Biden
God.
by basically having the 2016 Ghostbusters be Hillary Clinton. You know, I think that's a fair comparison, actually. I don't know.
Yeah, Kate McKinnon kind of looks like Hillary Clinton in the Ghostbusters movie. Just a little bit. And she did play her on Saturday Night Live, so there we go. There's that connection.
Yeah, I'm not mad about the Hillary Clinton Ghostbusters 2016 comparison.
It makes more sense than Joe Biden.
I don't think Joe Biden is the representation of Ghostbusters Afterlife, though.
I don't either.
Only Biden was there. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's fucking funny. I'm screenshotting that. That was perfect.
That's good. Yep.
That is fucking funny. That's perfection.
Clinton boobs. Biden.
Feels like
Okay.
nah. But that tree over there. Let me go on to that.
Was it best compared to 2016's Ghostbusters Answer the Call issue out of the way right up front? Short answer, this is the better of the two, not by much. Neither is particularly bad nor great, just in different respects. And
What?
Huh?
I thought didn't he like Ghostbusters 2016?
I don't know. Did he?
I can't tell if he's like being sarcastic about it or if he's saying, yay, women, or
He thinks they're both equal, which I have to say, if you think they're equal, then you have to like Ghostbusters 2016.
Yeah.
Somehow.
No, yeah.
I don't know
There's
how
no way
you
they're
did
equal.
it, but there is in no universe are these two movies equal.
This
Like,
has pissed people off because it shows what a shit show 2016 really was. Because this movie is better.
It made it worse. It did. I really didn't. I said this at the beginning of the stream, and I'll continue saying it. I didn't think you could make 2016 Ghostbusters worse. I didn't think that was possible. The 6-hour cut that apparently exists out there.
Oh my God.
Yes, the 6 hour monstrosity cut that exists. I was like, oh shit. I don't know how anyone can survive that amount of horrible. But
try me.
Horrible.
Oh, God, we might do that first. If that comes out, we might do it first.
Oh God.
I might murder everyone, including myself, on
Oh
there.
God.
I'm sorry. Something came up, Eris. I have to leave.
Permanently.
Been nice knowing y'all.
The internet is just non-existent in my house anymore. I can't. Nope. I live in Antarctica. I don't know what happened.
God.
Someone just happened to go right up to my router and just snipped every single wire. I don't know how that happened.
Or how I'm still talking, but it's anyway. Yeah. It does. It writes it out of canon. It
absolutely does.
Out of canon.
Well,
it does. It goes out of its way to do
no,
it,
it doesn't though. It doesn't, because 2016 also made it very clear they do not happen in the same universe as the first films.
Which annoys the shit out of me even more. It really does. I'm like,
you're
why
right.
do it? Why even do it?
Because
nobody asked for it.
I'm not kidding, Arwyn. Because whammon. That is it.
Mm-hmm. And that even pisses me off even more. So it's layer upon layer of being pissed off at that horrible movie. And then this comes around and it's like, Oh, thank God. Something that's actually in the lore that honors these men in this movie. And it's like 2016, who?
Yeah, 2016 is supposed to be the beginning of its own Ghostbusters franchise. That is true. You're 1000% right.
Yeah, so
Because of
it
the
doesn't
logo,
write it out of canon. It's
there,
just
it was never
But
in
yeah,
canon. It was supposed
right.
to be the new canon. Is
Yeah.
basically
Right.
what it was.
And then
It's
because
like
it failed,
the Kelvin Black line,
it then failed
basically.
so miserably. They're like, let's actually give people what they want.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep.
Also, I felt the need to get at least some humor off, since a palpable lack thereof for long stretches of the film is the main place where it comes up short on its own merits and the merits of its aspirations. And the basic problem really
Okay, I love these fuckers.
Oh, so do I!
This was
So do
one of the
I!
best parts of the film. Okay, fight me. Fight me on the
totally
fucking
agree.
mini ass marshmallow guys being one of the best parts of the film.
Oh,
I
what
will.
one?
I thought they were stupid.
How
No, they were
fucking
not
dare you?
stupid. No.
I
Bring out
Josh-
Bree. Bree will like him.
I was about to say I can't do anything to Josh. He's a ghost. I can't fuck.
Exactly.
Why do you think they were stupid? They were cute.
Because that's all they were.
You
remember
funny.
the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in the first film.
Yeah. They don't all have to be big and mean. They can be little and cute.
They were
It's
little
enough of an
malicious.
honor,
But
right?
No. The issue is,
Hmm?
it was a manifestation of evil, and it took the form of the first thing that Ray thought of. It just sort of popped in there.
Yeah.
And it was this big, stupid mascot. It was a joke.
I know. So what's your
Why then
point?
are these ghosts possessing marshmallows?
I thought it was because it was the form it had taken before.
I did too. I think they're cute. Look at
They're
it.
cute.
Look at it. Josh, look at Sensei.
They played
Look
up
at
into
those
my
eyes.
laminess. Look at them. And then they died in hilarious ways,
Look
like
at their
via the
little
grill.
fingers.
And then they were splattered in the blender. And it was fun. It was funny and cute. Oh,
Judge Smudge is in the chat.
Guys.
Judge Smudge! Oh my
Guys, we did it. I'm so proud of us.
yes! Judge Smudge! Oh my
And the first thing it judges is Josh, and I'm so proud of it. That's a good boy.
I love my smudgy. Judge the mean fox.
Yes, cute is great because reasons. God damn it, let me have my cute little marshmallows, okay? They're so cute.
Sensei, you're not gonna win this one. I'm sorry, honey.
Now, okay, fair. If I put on my objectivity glasses, which I
Eris?
don't want to do at the moment,
No!
I can see where he has a point. I can see it.
They have no purpose in the film other than being cute.
And being
But-
nostalgic and
Yes.
but I
Yeah.
could see another argument, like I said, where it's because I just forgot the fucking name of the main antagonist. Someone help me, please.
Gozer.
Gozer. I was like Growler. That's wrong. Gozer is Gozer. The previous form is from the champ. Fuck. Now I'm forgetting the first movie. God damn it.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, the puff, the him.
Yeah.
That was their formal form. So it's like it's calling it back. I could see that. I don't know how it would do that because it was destroyed. But
Yeah.
I still liked it. I liked it. It was one of those like
You know,
I
but they were
understand this is nostalgia.
Yeah.
And I might have gotten, there might be two toppers sitting in the kitchen, one of Slimer, one of the mini marshmallows. There might be drink toppers. There's a possibility that they already sold merch. There is a possibility that happened already. Those
I
are
just-
closer.
That little
Those-
face and
They're
those little
so cute.
fingers.
Die horrifically, but it's hilariously cute. It's just,
Little hat.
and they become s'mores, and it's
I
And then they turn on fire and they go blue, and then they go in the blender and it goes splat, and it's great.
I know it is. I mean, okay,
Uh-huh.
fine. Sensei, fine. Okay,
You
it was
have a
ridiculous. But
point,
who cares?
but I still like it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's fine. I'm just saying that's just my whole argument for them. They're
Yeah.
only there to be cute. They don't serve much function to the actual story.
That they actually do. They stop podcasts.
And how did they get there? They just showed up.
No, they were in their backpack, right? I thought they were there. That they basically transferred over.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. The dude, fuck, I don't know. I'd have to watch it.
I don't remember that.
I thought there was no.
Maybe that
I
was
watched
an
Hitchhiker's
assumption.
Guide. I watched Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and before I saw that, and I got the marshmallows and the white mice confused. Hold on, hold on. My brain...
Okay, yes, vastly different thing. By the way, read the books for Hitchhikers; they're vastly superior to the movie.
Yeah, I was kind of confused. I was like, this. I looked over and I was like, this movie is held together by duct tape. I hope everyone's aware that this movie is held together by duct tape. That's it.
I was very aware. I was very aware of that, actually.
Okay, well, Judge Smudge said he likes the little marshmallow man, so verdict is in. Judge Smudge wins.
I don't know if make the rules here, Josh. Judge Smudge is the ruler. Case closed. I feel like somebody needs to create fan art of Smudge in the like I need like a full blown like Judge Judy, but it's Judge Smudge.
Oh, and it's got the little white powdered wig on.
Uh-huh.
With like judge robes.
I might have to get like a picture of Smudge and see if I can make something.
I'll get you some. I'll get you. Poor cat.
Can I get my thumbnail first?
Fuck! I was sick. I had all the plans to get it to you before. I had all the fucking plans. I literally had it on my computer ready to edit. And then I kept sneezing. I sneezed 3 times. Everyone knows if you sneeze 3 times, you have sick. So. Pretty good movies, more or less. Ha!
More or less.
He doesn't speak. No, he goes, yeah. All the little ones go, yeah.
Yeah, they coo and ooh and ah, and they're just
technically he roars at one point, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Going back, we got distracted by Q.
It does seem to come down to what's always been the problem with trying to build any kind of bigger franchise in terms of lore, narrative, mythos, etc. off an original film, where avoiding and mocking anything like that was the entire point. It's not just that Ghostbusters the original had more jokes than its various cartoon spin-offs or Afterlife does now, or simply better jokes than the 2016 reboot or its own official sequel did. It's that the whole Ghostbusters concept itself, starting with the exorcism but as pest control aesthetic, is meant to be a joke. The entire gag is to take all the pomp and spectacle of supernatural good versus evil, mythic unending battle against the cosmos.
It's just one run-on sentence. Like,
I think he watched the movie too hard.
I think he did. And you know what? Okay, let's say I can't believe I want to say this. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Say that he's right. So fucking what? Who cares? It made such a stamp on our pop culture and became its own phenomenon. And that was actually part of the beauty of it. It was a popcorn movie that came out. It was not meant to be taken super seriously. It was just a good movie. But people fell in love with it because it was different for its time. And it was taking all those elements and kind of putting it together. And it was an original story. It was great. It was great. So 30 years later, to get a movie that honors really not just this film, but the actors of this film, in a sense, so that's great. That's amazing that it can get a movie like this 30 years later and have people being like, hell yeah, we are digging it. That doesn't negate what he's saying. It doesn't negate anything, in my opinion. Thank you. Smudge is still judging me, but it's true.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, and I do agree with his basic idea that he said, where it's
Yes.
it it, it the original Ghostbusters was essentially the story of opening up a business, and it was an entrepreneurial story, and they got in over their head. That was kind of the joke.
Yes.
I won't deny that.
Yeah.
And this one is a vastly different story, kind of, because it's the story of basically this story is essentially a young girl trying to learn about her grandfather, and that's basically it. That's essentially the story of this movie.
Okay.
And feeling like she's trying to find a place where she belongs.
Yes, there's a feeling of wanting to find her belonging, wanting to find her sense of self. That's clearly the basically the arc that she goes through. Frankly, Stranger Things kid didn't need to be in the movie at all.
He did okay. He was fine.
He was essentially Winston. He was essentially Winston because he's just there.
Yeah, he was the draw, for the younger generation, I think. Oh, look, Stranger Things kid. Oh, look, it's the It kid. Oh, look, because he was a recognizable face. And
but my God, that kid needs a haircut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get a haircut, hippie.
Getting longer with each movie. Get a haircut. But like you said, okay, that's true. It's her coming of age story in that sense that she's learning about herself, she's finding a purpose in life. How does any of that, contradict in the first movie as far as, oh, this must be taken seriously, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what's the point?
Well, but that's where he's missing it though, because the original Ghostbusters, they did treat the ghosts seriously. The joke was they were in over their heads.
Yes. So
they never expected to be as successful as they ended up being. And it was pure coincidence that they started the ghostbusting business at the same time this other shit was happening.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like they started it because, they saw this other thing, but that was one ghost, right? And it never in a million years were they expecting it to be the whole, hell itself is opening up. It's oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what his point is. I really don't. I don't think I think honestly, I think he's got a hard on for 2016 movie. And he thinks okay, these are equal. You if you like this movie, you can't like it more than 2016 if you like 2016. And I think he's trying to downplay it because of the 2016 movie. And I'm like, look, if you like the 2016 one, fine. Doesn't mean you can't like this one as much or even better. Doesn't mean you can't treat them as two separate entities. Why do you have to say, oh, they're equal, but this one's got problems because of the original and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But I don't get his point so far.
That's all right. I don't know if he's going to have one. So that's an interesting thing.
It's fair, yeah.
Yeah, shall we?
Yes.
Forces of darkness for the fate of mankind. Absolute piss out of it by having the good guys show up, and it's not a wizard, chosen ones, or even cool 50s macho adventure scientists, but instead just four schlubby, dumpy assholes.
They're literally just four entrepreneurs.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
They're basically they're ghost exterminators essentially.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, when was the last time you looked at your fucking pest control exterminator and you were like, yeah, that could be the next Superman?
Exactly. God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The only time someone has the body of a god come in and they're doing menial work like that, it's usually in a ridiculous porno.
Yeah.
It's
a very different movie, just FYI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he's saying.
Does anyone?
I'm on the wrong thing. Know? Here we go. I don't get his
It's all right.
comedy writers and they're just gonna suck the Dark Lord or whoever up into a shop vac and send the city a bill for it. I mean, that's really funny.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, sometimes you tell a joke too well and people miss that it's a joke at all. Specifically,
I have never in my life told a
Huh?
joke so well people didn't know it was a joke.
He is missing the point.
Like,
Big time.
that he just said. Yeah, he was like, hey, sometimes you tell a joke too well and people miss that it's a joke. And I was like, never in my life have I experienced that. I would even go further to say, I don't think comedy writers in general experience that. Because the whole point of comedy is to laugh. And if people don't laugh, then something is wrong.
It's like he has an opinion of this movie and he's trying to pigeonhole everything into that opinion. Well, it's a joke. To me, it's a joke. So people didn't get the joke, so they're stupid. What? That's your opinion, dude. That's your opinion. Not everyone is going to see this film the way you see it. And did he even really watch it? I don't know. The way he's talking, it's like, well, you're trying to make it something that A, not everyone is going to see, and B, you're kind of missing the whole point of the film. Honestly, I'm trying to see what track he's on, but I think he took a little detour and he's going one way and we're going the other, and we're like, come back and tell us what you're really trying to say, instead of just kind of going around in a circle with this. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. You people didn't get it. It was a joke. Why didn't you get it? It was a joke. No, that's the way you saw it. It doesn't mean everybody else saw it that way. Or maybe everyone else watched the film and was like, oh yeah, okay, we see the satire of it. We see the comedy of it. We see the quote unquote joke of it, but it was a damn good film. And, it became more than just that. But I don't know. He's stuck on this train and he's a hamster wheel. He's stuck on a hamster wheel. Damn it. Confusing me.
I agree, actually.
Thank you.
Yay.
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 Entire generational cohort of now middle-aged 80s kids thought Ghostbusters was a pretty cool movie that their dads really liked, but really loved it as a better than it deserved to be cartoon advertising a bunch of licensed action figures, which led to said generational cohort mistakenly believing that Stripes versus Poltergeist was
What
the hell?
Huh?
Wait, what?
What is Stripes?
Versus Poltergeist?
I guess it's a Ben Murray movie. I could figure that out by the poster, but what?
Got nothing to do with Ghostbusters.
Well, yeah, it's okay. Well, first off, shame on you for not knowing what Stripes is. It's one of Bill Murray's best films.
Literally have never heard of it before this moment.
Wow. Okay.
My millennial status, Josh. It's okay. It's all right.
I'm a millennial too. What's
you can
your
even call
excuse?
me a borderline Gen Xer if that makes you feel better.
Wait, Gen X is the generation before me.
Mm-hmm.
Gen Zer? Whatever.
Yes.
That's my
I don't
generation.
know.
I'm Gen X.
Shit, I don't know what things are.
I'm the old
Moving
part
on,
of
I'm
this panel.
sick.
Where's Judge Smudge on Stripes?
Don't laugh at Judge Smudge.
Judge Smudge approves of Stripes.
I need to know what Judge Smudge has to say on Arwyn not having
It's a
seen
classic.
Stripes.
See it now. Don't tell me how to live my life. I'm not gonna.
I don't even know why he referenced these two movies. This has nothing to do with Ghostbusters at all.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't. Is it because it's a Bill Murray comedy vehicle with ghosts? Is that what he's saying?
No, what the fuck does Poltergeist have anything to do with it?
Because it has ghosts.
Oh, and they're trying to exterminate the ghosts?
I think that's what he's.
No, let's not go there. I said just of this panel. I didn't say in general.
But no, I think he's saying this is Ghostbusters is essentially Stripes versus Poltergeist because it's a Bill Murray comedy vehicle with ghosts. I think that's what he's saying.
But why would he say versus instead of combined?
I don't get it. I don't understand what he's saying.
Yeah, I don't either. If he wanted to say, okay, yeah, it was this Bill Murray movie with this element in it. Okay, I don't agree with him, but I'd be like, all right, I get it, what you're trying to say. But versus, that means one has got nothing to do with the other, or one is against the other, but neither of these movies, Stripes and Poltergeist? No. Except the Bill Murray in Stripes. That's it. It's not like Bill Murray's even in Poltergeist. Although I get it. He's in Ghostbusters. But I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, it's okay, honey. It's okay, Captain James T. Skywalker. I know it's fine. It's fine. Anyway.
Wait, hold on a second. What the fuck? My like count keeps going down.
Uh-oh.
I was
Smudge
at
says
21 likes. I'm at 15 now. What the fuck happened?
what? That's YouTube
I
shenanigans.
just bounced over. Oh, now I'm back up to 17. What is happening?
I was gonna say I just looked over
Refreshing
and
the page, maybe?
I did, and it went down to 15, and now it's back up to 17.
I
Guys,
had
Oh, mine's yep, 17.
I had it on 17. I refreshed and it was at 16, and now it's back at 17. What is going? What? YouTube?
this like. Oh no! Whoops! I'm sorry. I knocked over my mic. Everything's fine. Sorry. Did I kill your ears? I'm sorry.
Okay, Judge Smudge says, wait, I'm Gen Z and I'm aware I'm confused. That's my cat. I'm confused too.
Yeah, how did I lose? I was at 21 likes. What the fuck?
Doesn't make any sense.
Guys, I'm confused. Like, what's possessed? Eris, that's my name. What? Oh. Oh no.
Oh, she's angry.
Mama Susan is watching.
She should go do her job better.
She
Stop
liked the
watching
2016 version.
Mama Susan's coming to get you, Barbara.
I'm confused. I don't understand. Like button. What? Okay, imagine Judge Smudge playing with a little Stay Puft Marshmallow Man on his little thing.
His little paw.
Yes, I am obviously. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Much appreciated. Alright, we're gonna hit play. Hopefully the like button will fix itself. I don't know before people just suddenly unlike my video and fuck off.
That's
I don't
not
understand.
that
That's a big
right.
mean. Don't be mean.
Be
We're
nice,
cute.
y'all.
She's not feeling well, guys. Be nice.
Yes, be
Right.
nice to me.
Such a millennial.
Wine.
Fuck
Want a little
off, you
cheese
little-
with that wine?
Yes, I like cheese. Actually, dairy is not good at the moment for my sore throat, so no, I can't have that.
Oh,
I will have soup. Arwyn, can you make me soup?
I'll make you soup, baby. You want chicken noodle or tomato?
Chicken noodle.
Might take a while for her to get it to you, but
It's okay. I can warm it up when it's after it gets here.
You got it.
It bounced again. It keep bouncing. Don't bounce like a bouncy ball. Smudge, are you smacking the like button? Don't
He might be
smudge.
on my son's computer saying, nope, nope, nope.
It bounced again. Now it's back down to 16. I don't understand.
He does give judgment.
okay. So I unliked it and then reliked it again, and it went down like an extra number, and then it went back up to 17.
All right, I'm gonna try it.
I'm confused.
Okay, I took it away and I'm giving it back. Okay,
Oh,
at
usually
17.
do this.
Oh, it went down to 16 again, right in front of my eyes.
Yeah, I watched it go down to 16. Okay, I don't really usually do this, but I'm going to like it, unlike it, and then like it again. So I'm gonna witness it.
17.
All right.
And so far it's staying on my screen. It's staying at 17.
Yeah.
All right. It's at 17. That's what I did. I have it at liked. I don't know. Help.
Oh, it's back. It's 18.
There we go.
Yeah, it's at 18.
Help. What is happening?
Oh, now it's back
Numbers,
down.
yes.
Oh my God, and you have a dislike.
Now I have a dislike. What is happening?
It says
Help.
one dislike. It's haunted. Oh my God, it's haunted.
It went from 18 to having a dislike at 17.
I thought the dislike button was broken. I didn't think you could get dislikes anymore.
No,
Well,
I'm
no,
not
no,
a big
no. Oh, no, no.
corporate-
You can still get dislikes. They just don't show you the number, even though apparently you still can see it because.
No. It's only big corporations and people who have fifis that can't handle criticism. Same as haunted. It's Slimer. We figured it out.
It's haunted.
Fucking
Oh, but you're
Slimer.
back up to 18 again.
Okay. What's the
Oh my God, I'm so confused.
the like button is haunted. I'm still not back to 21, which is what I was at when I first checked.
Wow. Come on, y'all.
Yeah,
We got to get her back up to 21.
What
That's
happened?
at 19.
19 and there's no dislikes. What is the fuck?
Oh my God. That calls for some more sugar cookie kisses. I gotta.
Clobby!
Clubby!
And
Hey, honey.
Persia has changed his avatar.
What?
Yeah.
I'm confused. It's Mirror Universe Fez Cat.
Mirror
Great.
Wow.
Universe Fez Cat. Does that mean that cat actually has like a goatee, but you just can't see it?
Yes, it has a black goatee, but you can't see it.
Wow. Food ASMR, y'all.
About this.
Ashmer.
The weirdest fucking. I have never seen the like button do a dance like that. That was some weird ass shit.
That was weird. That was weird. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna hit play, and I'm gonna
Okay.
hope everything fixes itself.
Something that we desperately needed to become a
Why is there Wario? Why is there Wario? Wario.
You wanted to have a relative cameo? I don't know.
It looks like he's jerking off the money bag. I'm
Oh
confused.
my God. I'm going to choke on my sugar cookie.
Don't choke on the money bag.
I got to mute. Okay. Whew. This week is going to kill me.
It hurts my throat to laugh. God damn it.
Oh no! Hurts my choke. Okay.
I might have to get a lozenge here in a second.
Well, at least Wario jerking off the money bag makes more sense than anything this loser has said so far. So
I know, that's sad.
I get that. I understand that, but
No, actually, the other thing he said that made sense was comparing the Ghostbusters 2016 movie to Hillary Clinton and her campaign. That
That's
was
right.
actually pretty fair compared
that
to
makes sense. Yeah, I agree. I'm
Dog
down
and
with
cats living. Oh no, Josh, I think I.
But I'm a
figured it out.
dog. But I'm a fox, not a
Shit,
dog.
you're of K9.
Mhm.
Yes, yes. Foxes are in the
Genus
canine
canine.
family. Yep,
Mhm.
that is true. But I'm still
We're
not technically
streaming together, not living together, though. So
well, yes.
foxes and fez cats, ghosts, foxes, and fez cats living. Oh my god!
Oh,
Two
goodness.
cats. And you
That's
match
wrong.
your facial expression matches Warriors. It's not
Yep. Okay.
Is that a close up of Smudge?
No, it's just some random kitty I found on the internet.
This is
Although
when
it does look a little bit like Munchie. I have a cat named Munchie that it kind of looks like that.
That wasn't. You're welcome, John. I mean, Chris. Fuck. I don't know people's names anymore. The brain. Jesus Christ. Chris
Ugh.
Joss with the.
And
He's back to normal. What
Yeah.
happened?
What
Who?
is
What?
Persia
Hey.
playing tricks?
Chris.
Is Chris
Chris.
playing some shenanigans? Is that what's going on?
Why does he
Chris,
have two
I need an
avatars?
explanation. What happened?
Are there two of them?
multiply?
Ooh!
Did you multiply and you didn't tell me? You're supposed to tell me.
It's like on Mary's stream last night. There were 3 marks.
that
So
made
now there's
total-
2 Chris's.
That made total sense. So
It
the
did.
the multiple marks made total sense.
Yeah.
Multiple marks.
It changed when the number hit 20. What?
Hmm.
Oh, we're back up to 20 likes. What?
Okay then.
Yeah, we are.
What?
One more go, Eric, and you'll be back on top
I'm confused.
with your 21.
Multimedia franchise and not just one very good movie. So now, after retroactively pretending to enjoy the sequel and getting embarrassingly angry about the remake, whatever.
No, you had every right to be angry. You have every right to be even more angry about the 2016 one after this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there 2 of me? I would not be able to handle that.
Well, think of how many more chats could get modded.
Yeah. We just need a fleet of Chris's. A fleet
Fleet.
of Chris Persias, yes. You know, like the working Joes in Alien Isolation? You just have those, but Chris, and they function.
Yeah.
And they hit people with wrenches, too, I think, if I remember correctly, don't they? Do they hit people with wrenches? Am I remembering that? If they should, there should be a mod where the Angry Joes hit people with wrenches, and they're called Angry Chris Persias.
I like it.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Yes. The working Joes are now angry Chris Persias, and they hit you with a wrench if you do not obey them.
Well, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, right?
Yes. I'm very concerned about dodging balls when there's a xenomorph involved. I'm very concerned.
It's true. But I also want to quickly go over. He just dismissed the Ghostbusters sequel. While
Yeah, he did.
I do think it's not as anywhere near as good as the first. It's not as bad as its reputation.
Mm-hmm.
But people just actively pretending they like the sequel.
I agree
Okay.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This is some good dead air we're having.
What? I zoned out for a second.
Yeah, I noticed.
Sorry. I'm sick. Leave me alone.
Many fans still believe they wanted this will get it because Sony is basically desperate for at least one other thing that they own to become popular again so that all their jobs aren't totally
Okay. First of all, I didn't see the first Venom. I haven't seen the second, obviously, but I did see another trailer for Morbius, and I'm kind of excited because
Morbius looks pretty interesting.
Morbius does. I'm gonna see it.
Curious.
When
Jared
that comes
Leto.
out, I'm definitely going to see it.
Yeah, Jared Leto is actually redeeming himself as an actor, and that is Jared Leto, right? I'm not an idiot.
Yes.
Okay. He has long hair again. I get confused.
He looks pretty good in the movie. I won't lie.
I'm very excited. I love villains, and
he looks a lot better than, as Arwyn described, Elton John Doc Ock.
He does, though. He does. That picture you made was perfect.
I love vampire shit. Yeah. So
yeah, me too.
Yeah. My window flew across the screen. Don't do that.
dependent on Spider-Man leftovers, resulting in a pandemic-delayed would-be summer blockbuster turned pre-Thanksgiving. Hopefully the current Marvel thing is done at #1 by then, right? Release.
Eternals was like dead on arrival.
Yes, it was.
I mean, it was number one for that week, but then Clifford beat it out.
Yeah,
Clifford the big red dog, the terrifying CGI big red dog thing that does not look like the classic illustration, beat
Yep.
out a Marvel movie in week 2.
That's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
That is so shockingly bad.
I just want to compare
Uh-huh.
Ghostbusters Afterlife. I understand we're still in week 1 box
Yes.
office.
Oh, I would not be surprised if Ghostbusters 2016 does better overall than Ghostbusters Afterlife at the box office simply due to all the restrictions now.
Box office. I want to see
Yeah, maybe.
doing number-wise, how it's doing at the moment. 3 hours ago, Deadline posted Ghostbusters Afterlife trapping over 40 million in opening. It's Saturday AM, so
Okay.
it's already
So, and what was 2016's overall total box office?
Ghostbusters 2016 box office. What was it? 229.1 million.
Okay.
I want to see what was its opening weekend. Opening weekend. 46 million in its opening weekend.
Wow. So it actually has a chance to beat it.
Yeah, so and that's pretty impressive considering Ghostbusters 2016 absolutely shat all over the brand.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did.
So-
And it was obvious. It made no bones about it.
I liked Clifford when I was a kid. He was big and
sure.
he was red and he was doggo. But
See, Sherry, she
it's-
brings up a
it's-
really good point. Kids wanted to go see Clifford where they didn't give two shits about the Eternals because adults didn't give two shits about the Eternals.
Yeah. They were like, hey guys, we did a gay. Can you go look at the gay? We did a gay. And we were all like, okay, we don't care.
And that movie poster they put out, that promotional poster where the one looks like she's taking a dump. The other one looks like you can't tell what it's supposed to be. Is it a fairy? Is it a sprite? What the hell is it? Especially people coming at it with no knowledge.
Yeah, I don't have
the
any
original
knowledge
Eternals.
Of the Eternals.
I don't either. Just
I don't know
do what
anything.
Claudia said.
And I just like watched it. And when I was watching the trailer, the only thing I was like, wow, y'all really just don't give a shit about what's happening in the universe. Do you not know what's happened?
Right.
Really?
Right.
Like the whole universe took a 50% drop in population, and you were just like, yeah, that's not my problem.
Yep.
Oh, sure. What? I'm supposed to root for you?
I mean, in fairness, the cosmic beings in the Marvel universe, they are assholes. Just say.
Yeah, they are.
Just in fairness, that is an accurate description of them.
Yeah, that's the Eternals of marketing, by the way.
But that does not
we did
make
a
them
gay.
appealing.
We did a gay.
That doesn't make them appealing at all. And the way that they advertised it and did it, and they all look, practically Amish. They're all like covered all the way up to their necks. Which, okay, fine, if that's their style, fine. But that was all so you wouldn't see boobs, and you wouldn't see chest.
Unbooed Angelina Jolie. Fuck
yes,
off.
yes, exactly. It was all agenda, and that's why people are like, pass. Or they went and watched it, and they came out and was like, yeah, that was the biggest piece of shit that I thought it was going to be. I was right.
Well, and also, we are starting to get to the scraping the bottom of the barrel of known properties from Marvel because they still haven't done Fantastic Four or X-Men into the MCU yet. True. And the people that you've built it on are gone. So they're running out of...
They should have ended with Endgame. I'm sorry.
They really should have.
And then you should have told the Fantastic
should.
Four and the X-Men as if they had different universes. That should have been that cinematic universe. And you could have jumped into the multiverse and had because Benedict Cumberbatch is going to come back no matter fucking what.
Yeah.
He like, hey, you could have had him link them, but then never actually interact with one another.
Oh yeah, thank you, Ram Bam.
You're welcome.
I forget Selma Hayek's in that movie.
Yeah, her and Angelina Jolie cannot save that damn movie.
Who the fuck is Salma Hayek?
You'd know her if you saw her. She was in shit, everything. She's beautiful.
She's absolutely gorgeous.
She's a
I know
Latino
this
actress.
bitch. I know this bitch. She's that one bitch. Yes, she's absolutely. Good lord, she's stunning.
She is stunning.
Oh God, yes.
Unboob, yes.
And even
Unboobed.
she is like, they've totally unsexed her. They've sexed her down. Which,
and
she still looks good, but still.
How do you make Selma Hayek unsexy?
Dude,
how is that possible?
They did it to the I'm forgetting her name, but the bitch who played Rose Tico, she is like a fucking 12 out of 10.
Oh
and
yeah.
they made her look like a 2. It was like, what the hell did you do to this woman?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like
Kelly Marie Tran, who they continually say that the fans trashed her. No, they hated the character.
Yes.
When you go out of your way, it's one thing for a beautiful actress to play a role that's not supposed to be sexy and not, okay.
Yeah,
but when you go out of your way to dumb down their attractiveness purposely.
I mean,
like,
how many like coming of age movies where you have the nerdy girl who is clearly beautiful, but they give her a makeover so she's now stunning. It's like
right.
That's
you can tell she's
everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Take off the glasses. Glasses are for nerds, and then
unfrizz the hair. They usually give her frizzy hair.
God, what is that one movie with Anne Hathaway and
Princess Diaries?
Princess Diaries, yeah, like that's like the epitome of all that.
Yeah.
And
how did I come up with Princess Diaries before Eris did?
Because playing the video.
Because she's sick. Cut her some
slack.
That's
sick.
Yes, she's sick.
Every fuck up I have is because I'm sick.
That's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Just like the last one was fine.
No.
How fucking dare you?
God.
That is
that movie.
I will also admit, a lot of the jokes in Afterlife didn't land for me. I was like, okay, that's a cute little joke, but I didn't laugh all that much while watching it.
I would say at like 60%, 70. I would even go as far to say 70%. I was more just like, I was bouncing up and down.
Well, I podcast got on my nerves.
Oh, he was my favorite. Oh no.
Podcast got on your nerves?
He got on my nerves. He kind of redeemed himself toward the end, I will admit. But when he just like sticks his microphone into what's her name?
Phoebes.
Yeah, into her face, like at the beginning, like when he first meets her, I would like get that microphone away from me, you creepy asshole.
They're supposed to be the Ray and Egon.
I know. I understand that.
I know, but they have a weird relationship. Ray and Egon were weird separately, and they got weirder when they became friends. And so I felt like that was an activity.
I'll admit the joke of Ray being podcast's only subscriber, that worked for me.
That was a perfect joke. I was just like, oh, that hurt my throat. God, God damn it.
Careful, don't kill your throat.
Yeah, I mean, for me, that was the best joke of the movie. I was like, that's brilliant.
Yay, touchdown.
Yay.
You did it.
Okay, see, I don't know. I wasn't quite sure because I'd seen one trailer for this movie. And I wasn't really coming into it expecting a lot of jokes per se. I don't know. Some of it was weird. Some of it made me think of the Goonies. Some of it made me think of it. Some of it made me just the kind of the way they talk to each other and a little bit of Stand By Me. So
yes, it was.
You know what I mean? It was more. Banter
I was really,
jokes.
really, really concerned when I saw the trailer. my biggest concern was, please don't let this be Muppet Babies with the Ghostbusters.
Right.
That's what
right.
my biggest fear was, and it was kind of that, but not anywhere near as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah. I liked I liked the banter between the kids. And normally I'm not a big kid person movie because a lot of times they'll stick the kids in there for cute factor, and that just annoys the hell out of me. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, get it. They're cute. They're kids, whatever, you know. But it worked for me in this movie.
But yeah, I thought, because what was her name? Phoebe?
Yes,
Phoebe.
Yeah. I thought she did great.
Oh yeah,
I did too.
Really, really amazing.
The fact that you were basing this whole movie around this one character, this 12-year-old kid has to carry the movie.
Actress, I mean, she carried it and more. I was beyond impressed.
And I mean, it was she's essentially an Egon clone, but she still needed to learn. She still
They failed. They failed 2 times when they were trying, and I said that even in the theater. I was like, you know what? I never thought I'd say this, but I am so happy she is failing right now. Because so many times they make it so that, first try. No, it took them like 3 times, and they fucked up the town in order to trap
Munchie.
Yeah, it wasn't like they cast her and she was this, I sassy and I'm smart and I'm on the ball.
A motorcycle for some fucking reason, wears leather jackets, has half her head shaved.
Yeah, she wasn't this wokester and this I'm smarter than everyone in this film and I'm blah 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 blah. No, she was a nerdy, kind of unsettled, she was awkward. She was just finding her place, and then she found something that she connected with, and it was her grandfather and the shit that he was into. And it just, I don't know, it worked extremely well. It didn't annoy me. I was on the journey with her. I was actually watching her and on the journey with her.
Yes.
Seeing her discover this and explore, and like you said, and fail and then do well, and all the people kind of surrounding her, how they were getting brought into it. And it just, I loved this movie. I really did.
I mean, I said it before, you honestly could have removed her brother entirely, and I think it would have helped the film, because I didn't really care about him being awkward around girls. I've seen this storyline countless times in other teen films, whatever.
That part, yeah, I could. Again, that was to draw in the
plus it's Stranger Things kid. I'm sorry, he's a little overrated.
It kid, and It kid too. He was in It.
Stranger Things kid and the storyline with the chick at the place.
I constantly didn't care about them.
That I literally, you could have cut that from the movie and I think it would have been better. Not that you've mentioned it. It's like, no, they didn't sell me really on that.
See,
they needed him there for the Ecto one though. I liked him finding Ecto one. I liked him bringing it back to life.
But anytime he was involved with the chick,
and there's
I agree.
The diner, I didn't care.
I didn't give a shit about that. I'm like, dude, just go find Ecto one, please. Leave her alone. Don't even go there. This slightly Zendaya lookalike. Just leave her alone.
I thought he was going to be the Bateman, the Bill Murray character. I thought that was his job, and
that would be kind of.
There really wasn't a Bill Murray among them. Maybe like podcast was like a Ray and Bill Murray combo.
Well, okay, so Critical Drinker actually did a video on it, and I thought he did a pretty good.
What did he say?
He did a pretty good breakdown. So podcast was basically Ray. He's the one that had the passion.
Okay.
Obviously, Phoebe's Egon.
Obviously, yes.
Trevor was essentially Winston because he was there just kind of helping out, but he had no special skills necessarily. And the girlfriend of Trevor, whatever her name was.
What the fuck her name was? God damn it! Now I gotta look it up.
She was she kind of filled the role of Venkman because she's the one that had the witty one-liners and the sense of humor.
I guess, but she didn't have enough charisma really to or enough screen time for
she was miscast. I don't, like you said, I don't remember her name. I don't remember anything about her.
Honestly, I would have preferred it if you had, say, Paul Rudd's character be the one that kind of filled that role.
I thought that's what he was gonna do, honestly.
But no,
Yeah.
he played the Lewis Tully role because
Yeah, that was weird. I thought it would have been better if like if the brother and the kid and his whatever, the girlfriend. I thought if those two would have been the better. I don't know, but then you couldn't have had the sex joke.
Or why even have a girlfriend? Why not make him a guy and have him find a good friend that he connects with? They didn't even have to go the romance element. You know, they could have just had him this nerdy kid, or not nerdy, but you know what I mean, this new kid in town, and all, you know, he tries to hit on this girl and he gets laughed at, and then he finds, you know, someone.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Who becomes his best friend.
Yes,
her
because
name was Lucky. Okay.
Lucky.
Weird.
Okay. That was, but Arwyn, you hit the nail right on the head, because that's another one of the issues I had.
That's what was missing.
Because his arc is essentially he gets more confidence because he learns to be able to talk to a girl normally. That's essentially what you were already doing with Phoebe.
Right.
Her learning to get, be more comfortable with herself. That was essentially what you're already doing.
So if he
Trevor is not needed at all in the movie.
No. And see, it would have been cool if he had met a friend and someone, he found Ecto-1, and then he met a, friend that he bonded with who was also like, oh my God, this is so cool. That they could have brought Ecto-1 back to life. They could have gone exploring. He could have had his own little coming of life story, because he's kind of down on his mom and down on their situation, and he could have been kind of brought to life. And then of course,
or how about this? He bonds with Paul Rudd's character, and he recognizes that hey, this kid's lacking a father figure, so let me try to help him out a little bit. And and the two of them bond doing the fixing the car.
Yes, that would have been great. Then you would have had your 4. You would have had your 4. Without screaming, here's the 4. You know what I mean? You would have had that element to kind of tie everything. That was a missed opportunity. I will admit that was a missed opportunity.
You're right.
They could have done that, and it would have everything would have fallen into place. Just leave Zendaya look alike. Leave her alone. She doesn't even need to be there. She could have been there for 2 minutes to show his awkwardness and how he's 17. He's not a man, but he's not a young man. He's in that in-between gawky, I want to be a man, but I'm not there yet.
That was one of the things I noticed, like one of the the far away shots as he's like walking, like when he wants to be dropped off before they get to the school and he's walking away. I was like, man, is he a lanky kid?
Yeah, he's
like nothing but bone.
He's in that kind of growing. I don't know how old the actor is. I'm assuming he's 16, 17.
He's supposed to be 15 in the movie.
Oh, I thought he was 7. Oh, okay.
No, he lied.
No. He said he was 17, but then Phoebe said that he was actually
15. So see, even there you go. That would have been perfect. That kind of father figure without being the father, obviously, but that bond that they would, and that would have tied it in, because he was also the scientist. That would have tied him in with Phoebe, and of course the interest in the mom. And I don't know, it was definitely missed opportunity. That would have been good.
Well, Clabby, I would still say you can still have Paul Rudd be the keymaster. So he gets possessed, so there's more of a motivation to help him out.
There's literally no. Okay, I'll even put it. Lucky doesn't do shit in the movie. I was actually shocked and confused. Towards the end of the movie, when
she's helping him out, I'm like, wait, when did this happen?
On a suit, and I was just like, wait, when did she become one of them? What?
Yes, I was exactly the same way. I'm like, wait,
it served no purpose. Yeah, it served no purpose. Oh, Sherry says he's 18 in real life. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, he looked, and this is why when you have like films where the character is supposed to be like 18, 19, they usually cast like a 26-year-old because it's just
that's true.
They let them keep the physical maturity keep going a little bit more because
oh my God, we wrote it perfectly.
Real 18-year-olds don't look that heroic. They're really gawky looking.
Yeah, that's why when you have like shows like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, you're just like, what? That's a full-grown man that you're trying to convince me is 15. What is this?
Oh my God. Or in Hannah Montana, her brother Jackson, I think in real life was like 30. Something like
That's
that.
very common for some reason.
Yeah,
having
and I'm like,
30-year-olds.
what? Okay.
Well, you have to have that
In-
because then you'll have shows like Rivendell, and they'll have like full-blown sex on the show, and they're supposed to be minors.
Yes.
And it's
Ugh.
very awkward when you start thinking about it like that. You're like, wait.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. Anyway, well, we got it all too. We have all the characters together. I just wish they had done that, but nope.
Yeah, you're right. I can't argue with that. That's actually. I had my rose-tinted glasses on, even though I.
Oh, I still love the movie, and I'm still gonna go see it. In the theater.
Person I was with was like, I'm in
Yeah.
review mode, and I'm like, well, I'm liking this. Shut up.
I'm excited to see the
Let me enjoy
non-drunk
this
version.
Let me enjoy it. God damn it! This is the third movie I've liked in 2021.
Yep.
I'm so shocked. I don't know what to do with myself.
The non-drunk man version. I'm excited. I can't wait. And I'll get to have my popcorn, or there won't be a bedhead in my way.
This giant just he kept popping up, and I'm like, dude, just comb that shit. Or at the very least, get a comb.
I feel like I need to watch that version because I feel like I missed out on something.
Dude, you'll, especially not feeling quite up to snuff, you'll appreciate it. Take some cold medicine and then watch it. You'll enjoy it.
Oh yeah, because I mean, he coughed several times during the movie. At one point, it sounded like his cat was like next to his camera because it's like I could almost hear like a purring sound.
That didn't have to be a cat.
Oh my God. No.
Yeah, that's true.
You're welcome. Moving on.
If you want to split the Afterlife versus Answer the Call difference, it's the 2016 movie.
No one calls it Answer the Call.
Nope.
No.
It's 2016 Wham and Ghostbusters. It's nope. After.
Oh, it was Smudge. That's what was making that sound.
That was Smudge.
Total sense.
Smudge is judging.
Yep. Yes. I'm proud that they managed to make an intelligent, strong, young female character that was into science that actually surprisingly wanted to make me go into science, which was a weird moment for me. I've never heard science being described as like punk rock. But I mean, that was a good pitch. That was a really good pitch for wanting people to go into STEM. Just saying.
Yeah.
This was just supposed to be an irreverent genre satire with comedians being funny, chasing ghosts around.
There was nothing funny about 2016 Ghostbusters.
Hell to the no.
Again, I've said this on stream before. My wife and I saw it. We laughed a combined 5 times. That was it. And they were all like small incidental jokes. Like, oh, that's a little amusing.
Yeah,
and that was it. It's like it was terrible. Yeah. And they would never, ever shut up during the whole damn thing.
Well, they're women. We talk. That doesn't surprise me.
Nice.
But that's not supposed to be funny or annoying. It's just who we are. But yeah, when you pay to see a movie or whatever, don't pay, but you still watch whatever the situation may be with watching the movie. God, you don't want to hear them yapping for 2 hours straight. That's exhausting.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I was watching Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the chick character was like, "Let me show you the kitchen." I was like, "Yes." I was like, "Yeah, well, that's where she's probably been living because she's a woman." Even though, like, the most well-known chef right now is a man named Gordon Ramsay, or whatever.
Needed a tighter script and better direction, whereas Afterlife,
there was no script. What do you mean? They ad-libbed 90% of the movie. That's why it's the catastrophe that it is.
Oh God!
They needed a better script. They needed a script. How about that? How about we start with a script?
Yeah.
It's significantly better directed. With
also, can we just talk about one more thing? Since we this bothered me. How did these jackets fit them?
Yeah.
One other thing that I
That's
did
a really good
say
question.
in my Twitter post that there was
Yeah.
some nitpicky things, but like this was one of those.
Because they're all
How?
different heights and shapes and sizes.
And they're able to just put on jumpsuits from that a grown adult was wearing, and they're fine. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Tailored jumpsuits. No, nope.
Yeah, it's like if they were like really, really baggy, and so they were like folded up around the arms,
Mhm.
you know, like it had like huge cuffs.
Belted or yeah.
Yeah, it's like okay, that makes sense.
But they weren't. They all fit them perfectly.
Yes,
Nah. No, sorry.
it's like yeah, no, there's no way Egon, who if I remember was like the tallest of the Ghostbusters,
Yes.
there's
Mhm.
no way that a 12-year-old girl is fitting into that jumpsuit.
And that was his because it had the name on it. The
Right,
other ones had it like name tagged on there, like their own last name was on there. So
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if like those were. But then why would he have little kid jumpsuit? I don't.
Yeah, that is the one thing that I was like.
That's weird. In your basement laboratory, you have kid clothes.
Don't fly to Egon Island.
Oh my God.
Mostly tighter script and feels like a Ghostbusters sequel.
That, and I have been told these are supposed to be 185 pounds or kilograms or something heavy, and so
Yeah, they're heavy.
that was another thing.
They're heavy.
So I was just like, all right, that's a fair criticism. All right, fair enough.
All the strictly superficial ways in terms of hammering the music cues, returning monsters, sound effects, props, lines, shout-outs, and spoilery things that fans will be happy about, but also conducts itself as though it doesn't know the original was a comedy in the first place, or that the things it's referencing were never meant to be taken seriously.
See,
They
he
took everything-
is just pounding this nail, dude. Let it go.
And they're just like completely just droning on sentences. It's like, do you ever breathe?
He just got a
No.
circular breeze.
Like,
His editor edits out his breaths between.
I'm
Osmosis.
pretty- It's like, is his script all just one sentence?
I think so.
It's only
God.
7 minutes long because that's how long he can hold his breath.
And you know what?
That's
Okay, I'm gonna say one more thing because I know I'm on this and it's just like I'm gonna tap dance
Do
on
it.
that nerve.
Do it,
But
do it.
who gives a flying shit if the first
Ugh.
movie was supposed to be a comedy or not? Okay, these are
I mean,
life
it
events.
is a comedy. I mean,
I know, and he keeps saying that it was a joke, that it was this. It does not matter. These are this movie, 30 years. These events, 30 years later. Okay, you don't have to do a film that's identical to the first film to get a point across and for it to be a continuing story.
You don't want to do that. That's what the fucking Force Awakens did, and it's criticized for that.
No, and it's like this movie had
Captain
the
Skywalker. Bob from that 70s show's smarter than this guy.
yeah. Yes, and he keeps saying that like we're supposed to go, oh, you know what? You're right. This movie was crap because it wasn't just like the first one. No. Like I look, when I was in college, I had some funny ass things that happened that we thought it was great. We're all so many years older now. You know what? Things have changed. Life changes, people change, situations change.
When I was a kid, I loved Chef Boyardee. You couldn't pay me to eat that shit now.
Yeah.
How dare you? Their mini ravioli is fucking amazing.
And this is a story in that universe, so it does not have to be the same. I wish this guy would get that through his head because he's driving me nuts.
And again, it's the first Ghostbusters is a comedy for us, the audience. We're not in that universe.
Yes, exactly.
The Ghostbusters themselves, while they're kind of smart, smart aleck assholes at times, the ghost situation is treated seriously.
Yes. They were trying to get rid of him. Like you said, they were entrepreneurs. They were exterminators. That's what they were dealing with. So anyway, I'm sorry. I won't interrupt, but that's just, these guys he's triggering me. He's totally triggering
Bye,
me.
Red Monarch.
Bye. Have a good
Yes,
one.
thank you. A man of culture.
Anyway.
Bye. No, flew across the street. Okay, we're fine.
The wrong approach. It's just kind of a strange experience watching something frame itself as the direct sequel to a comedy, but aim for sincere, honestly bordering on maudlin by the ending sentimentality. You know, like if Field of Dreams were supposed to have been the sequel to Major League and like
Oh God, he is so missing the
What?
point. He is so missing the damn point. I can't believe he's that thick.
I can. Have you seen him?
I mean, as far as this review goes, I don't know this guy, but come on.
No. He's quite thick.
Not thick, but just thick.
Yeah, no. Anyway, oh,
Hey guys, we're almost at the starting time that we usually do.
yay!
That's true,
We
yeah.
were early, so
Yes.
early.
Sheen as Wild Thing Vaughn came out of the cornfield instead of Shoeless Joe, but it was otherwise the same movie. It's like,
What?
What?
What? Yes, I have seen Field of Dreams. You can't cancel me for that. Ha.
I can't take him seriously, and that he's actually putting 2016 in this lineup. No.
No. It actually makes me, the 2016 movie makes me angrier. Because they chose, they could have done the Afterlife movie, but they chose to give us the other movie.
Mm-hmm.
They chose to do that.
Mhm.
Garbage.
It's just
Garbage.
yes, garbage. ASMR garbage.
Asmer.
God damn it.
both attempts only got half the formula. Now, to be certain, there is more than enough here in the setup to see where they decided they had the right idea this time. Again, solid script for not a bad movie. Ghostbusters eventually turned into a kids franchise, so how about Kid Ghostbusters and a small town instead of a big city to change it up? Sure, somebody already made that movie as Monster Squad.
Okay, you're not allowed to hunt ghosts in small cities. Someone did it already.
Yep.
And
It's not the same thing as Monster Squad. It's not.
Well, and the real Ghostbusters was an amazing cartoon show.
Yeah, I agree.
They just because it's and I hate this. They made it they turned Ghostbusters into a cartoon show, therefore it's now a kid franchise. Because that has the implicit unstated argument that just because it's animated means it's just for children.
Yeah, kid. Rick and Morty's for kids, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Family Guy is a kids show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no.
They took one element and they adapted it to be appealing to children. Doesn't mean the entire franchise is just for children.
No, because the real Ghostbusters still holds up.
Yes,
it's still a really good cartoon show. It was really good.
And I have kids older than these kids in this movie, and I enjoyed it. So it's not that it's like geared towards kids. Yes, I can see where there would be the draw again. Stranger Things kid, draw the teens in because he's a recognizable face. But I would not call this a kids movie.
No,
and this is not a kids franchise. So there. It's okay. We can go on.
No, you don't want me to pause in dead air. Okay.
This can be the official version. In any case, said small town is a rural mining outfit in the middle of nowhere where a cash-strapped single mom and two kids, one teenaged and angsty, one young and brainy, have come to settle the estate of her estranged deceased father, a local hermit whom the trailers and general premise have already informed you was actually one of the original Ghostbusters and apparently standing guard against a second incursion by original franchise villain Gozer set to occur in the area, so it now falls to the younger generation and some strategically diverse new local companions to figure out how and when that's going to happen, convince the adult that it's going on, and when that doesn't work, rediscover and work out how to use all the toys and licensed merchandise from the original movie so they can save the franchise world. And the thing is, where's the after?
I mean, that's essentially what
That's
happens.
yeah, that's a fair summary. All right.
I'll give him that.
Okay.
That's basically what happened.
Yes.
Okay. But why is he
Monster-
saying it like it's such a damn negative? It is what it is.
Yeah, just
And
remember,
you know, the strategically diverse did not bug the shit out of me because it was organic. It wasn't like, look,
yeah, it was very
we're so
normal.
diverse. It was normal. That's the point that they missed. This is normal.
Although I will say, they did have the Asian kid be the one that was obsessed with technology. I thought that was a little okay.
But
I guess we're going that route.
Hey, at least he wasn't drawn to a katana. All right, give him
Well,
that. at least.
that's true.
But that's, I mean, but see, that makes sense to me. That's not abnormal. And I know they're trying, I know what they're trying to do, you know, oh my God, stereotypes, blah, 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 blah. But it worked. It worked with his character.
Well, Phoebe was also obsessed with like electricity too.
Yeah, it wasn't
So-
like I was sitting there going, oh my
Mhm.
God, they've got the Asian kid, technology. Oh, right.
He was
Yeah.
a nerd
No.
for a whole other reason. Like he was like
Yeah.
he was like too extroverted for his age group, so he became like, you know, he was like an extroverted like conspiracy theorist nerd.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it just, I
Man,
don't
my
know,
man
it
has
worked.
100 episodes under his belt as a podcaster, and he's like 12. Like
Little
that.
entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, I
That
mean, how
is
many
a-
episodes? How many episodes do we have, Eris?
So I put 61 on this number, but I think it's like 62. I started June 6, 2020. I skipped the whole month of December last year.
When we first engaged Renegade Cut,
I don't
was
know.
it? Wasn't it? Or was it Jesse Gender?
I don't remember. Oh yeah, we have to introduce her to Jesse Gender.
Do we have to?
We're
She
doing Movie
scares
Bob
me.
with her. Okay,
It's true. It's true. Movie Bob's. This has been painful.
Jesse Gender was by far the best one we've gone against. So
Definitely the most genuine.
yes, like I believe that she believes what she's saying.
Yes.
All right.
Which is more than I can say for a lot of these. So,
Mm-hmm.
which is super fun. I love acting as though like I'm fighting against someone who doesn't believe what they're talking about.
Squad actually had most of the same irreverent, actually subversive, mischievous comedy sensibility.
Except that apparently, even according to this poster, it was monsters, not ghosts. That looks like
Yeah.
Dracula
Mm-hmm.
and Frankenstein.
Looks like you got a mummy. Yeah.
That doesn't look like the same thing. No, there's a white bar.
Not. It's not. He's.
There's the white bar went away. It did it. Okay. No, it's not even. There we go.
That was good.
Made original Ghostbusters appeal to actual kids in the first place. Afterlife is coming at this more from the J.J. Abrams, Stranger Things, imitation Spielberg school of kids' movies that are actually for middle-aged adults.
How dare you put this in the same category as J.J. Abrams?
Abrams.
Fuck
Jar Jar
off.
Abrams.
That was rude. That was uncalled for. Okay. Josh,
Yeah.
would you put this in the same category as J.J. Abrams?
No, because it's well shot, and there's no lens flares blinding me every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
The mystery box and the ticking clock, they're there, so. There is technically a
I was
ticking
gonna say-
clock, but
Yeah.
it's not like, oh, arbitrary, we must have ticking
And
clock.
there is technically a mystery box in that there is a mystery, but then it gets answered.
It gets that doesn't count. The mystery box just never gets, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what's in the box? Pulp Fiction. What's in the box? And you can, they never tell you. You can
Mhm.
guess what that is. But,
What is the deal with the island? Oh, we won't tell you.
Oh.
Thank you, Lost.
I got like 4 seasons into that,
Lost.
and I got confused.
I
stopped watching.
I never really got the hype of Lost, and I saw like 1 or 2 episodes, and I'm like, nah.
Huh.
I got to
sweet.
the last season and watched half of the last season. Then I said, I'm out. I can't take any more. I tried.
That's
I
true,
didn't even
Chris.
care how it ended.
That's true, Chris. That is true.
Yes.
What is the topic of episode? God damn it. Yes, I have a lozenge in my mouth in case you are wondering why it sounds like I have something in my mouth. So,
Sugar cookie.
you can't clip that.
Down to nostalgic turducken of being deliberately a 1980s evoking style movie set in a rural.
Donuts is 1980s.
Wrong. No. They were donut holes.
Oh,
So it's a
no.
pyramid because it's also a pyramid that's being activated.
Oh my god, I could eat the shit out of some donut holes. I love them. No.
Yes.
Triggered. I love them. I want some.
Oh my god.
Town inexplicably still mired in 1950s, featuring famously ageless Paul Rudd as a nearly superfluous grown-up character.
Yeah, Paul Wood was great in this movie. Yes, I agree.
I mean, it's Paul Rudd. He's
But it's also
charming.
Paul Rudd. He
He
can
was
pretty much
charming.
fit anywhere. and it's okay.
Agree.
I was disappointed when he didn't have a larger role.
Me too. I wanted him to be in more of it.
Like we said earlier, if he had done more of like he was a substitute father figure for them.
Yep.
I think it would have made when he got possessed more tragic for him.
Everything would have gelled. Yeah.
Yes, you're
Yep.
right. Should have been that. Should have been the case.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. 1000%. Now that you've pointed that out, it's so obvious.
Captain James T. Skywalker is asking you a question, Arwyn.
Actually, Sugar Cookie is Mark's nickname for me. But I'm going to come up with one for Eris. Well, I have one. She's my little cat girl.
I am a little cake cat.
No, she's my little cat girl.
Yes,
Josh
and
is my sensei.
I'm sensei and macaroon sometimes.
Yeah, that's right, my macaroon.
Wow.
That's for French Mark.
Do you eat him? And then
Wow.
kind of a
And
furball.
German Mark is oatmeal raisin.
I feel like hold on.
And then what's Panda Express Mark?
That is German Mark as well. So yeah, Panda Express is he's also oatmeal raisin.
Fortune cookie?
Or Fortune Cookie. We'll call him Fortune Cookie. Yeah.
What about Viking Mark? Because I didn't know there was a Viking Mark until this morning.
Oh,
There's
no,
Viking
I will come
Mark?
up with this.
There's now a Viking Mark. I saw
Wait,
him
when
on
did Viking Mark show up?
I was so like about around 11:30. I popped onto Mary's stream, and while I was on there, a Viking Mark appeared in the chat.
Oh my god!
I'm looking up ale or mead. Should be
mead.
Mead Mark.
Mead Mark. I have so many marks. I don't know what to do with them all.
Yeah.
My god,
collect them all.
There will be a council of marks at some point.
There has to be. Has to be.
You had the Jur Army, and now we have the Council of Marks.
And then the original Mark is chocolate chip. I call him my chocolate chip cookie. So that's right, Mexican Mark.
Yes,
he's my
right.
sopapilla. He's my little sopapilla.
That's amazing. Do not call Mexican Iron Man that. I am not responsible for cleanup. So.
And then there's also an Aussie Mark too.
Yeah, I saw the Aussie Mark.
Okay, what Aussie? Okay, what do we do
BK.
for fucking Aussie? Did you say Big Gay is his
no,
nickname?
BK, which I think is Australia for cookie.
Oh.
Or Bicky. Yep.
I thought you said the Australian Mark is the Big Gay.
No, Bicky.
I'm confused. What happened to the Australian Mark?
Oh my god,
He lived with the Hemsworths too long.
Captain James C. Skywalker, this is Mark the Infinitely Tired we're referring to.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yep, different Mark.
No, there's a lot of Mark.
Mary's Mark is also known as Mary's Mark.
Yes.
Mary's
Mary's Mark. Mary and Mark, who are both taken individuals. Yes, Mary's Mark.
Yeah, they are. Not together for other people.
Yeah,
but
Mark
yeah.
is married to other women, and
Mhm.
then Mary is taken by a Canadian bacon.
Yep.
That is just how it works here.
Yep. All right.
I meant to just say Canadian, but Canadian bacon came out instead.
And we all know exactly what you were talking about. Canadian
Wait,
bacon.
I've never called rambling Canadian bacon
No.
before. I don't really know how to. I'm just gonna kick the video.
Whose entire role is the guy who has to explain Ghostbusters and why it was awesome and why they should care about it.
It could have been an elderly Asian man. They could have gone more 80s, okay?
Mhm.
Well, and
Well-
you also could have had it have the revelation of her grandfather being Egon a little earlier in the film, and then have her doing research as to who Egon was. That could have also filled that role.
That would have been interesting. Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah.
I could have seen that.
That would also have more of the connection to her grandfather that built up toward the end.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I could see
Also,
that.
Also, another one of the little issues I had with the movie was when she found like the underground bunker there,
Mhm.
and Egon's ghost is like kind of like helping her find the things.
Mhm.
She didn't seem that concerned of, oh, ghosts are real. We were
Well,
lacking.
she said she internalized a lot of her emotions. She actually said that early on, so I was okay with that. But I feel like
Sure, but some acknowledgement of, oh.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
yeah,
I liked
can
the
see
thing with the
that.
chessboard.
Yes.
I liked the thing with
That
the
was cute.
chessboard.
Oh shit! If that had been me, I would have been freaking out all over that damn room.
That's the other thing, though. Wouldn't it be like it's not just
Because that was early on.
it wasn't just she moved it and then she goes to bed and then she wakes up and another piece is there. Okay, that's one thing.
Yes.
But then to actually see them moving,
Yeah, that would have been
shouldn't
like,
that be a
whoa
fuck
moment.
this?
What's going on,
Man.
And I know, she's supposed to be analytical and all that, but analytical people can freak out too. Scientific people can be like, "Hey, that's not supposed to happen."
Are you suggesting that people who do science can actually have emotions?
Yes,
No,
I am.
no, they're all fucking robots, all right? Like, not fucking robots as in the actual act of fucking a robot, but they are just robots.
Even more so that they would be like that because they, scientific people are about what they see, what they can measure. They're less woo woo than some of us that are like, yeah, that's kind of cool, woo woo, yeah,
Woo woo.
yeah, woo woo. So yeah, you would think they would freak out even more because it's like, wait a minute, this is scientifically, this is not supposed to happen. This is not supposed to be like that. But
and I am now anticipating seeing a parody account called Arwyn's Woo Woo.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Yes.
Don't
Make
give
it so.
Arwyn's woo woo.
I now need this.
Oh my god. Anyway. Okay.
God. There we go.
The electrical hose for a while.
Thank you. Thank
I
you. Thank you, Chris.
can't believe my cat is in the chat, y'all.
That's
This is wild.
Yes.
The actual child stars of the movie are supposed to be descendants of the Ghostbusters, which, by the way, keeps feeling like it's going to pay off as a funny, introspective joke at the movie's expense, except, again, the movie keeps forgetting that it's jokes in it. On the plus side, once you
Hold on. Did he just say that they're all supposed to be descendants?
I mean, only
Yeah.
only Phoebe, Trevor, and the mom are descendants of a Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
You could argue the others are spiritual descendants of the other Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Because they
Yes.
essentially fill certain the other roles, but they're not physically descendants of Ghostbusters, except for the
Yes.
Spanglers.
Yeah, and I have to say again, perfect, absolutely perfect way to handle Harold Ramis's death. That I can't stress that enough. His death was masterfully handled
Yeah.
in this. In fact, I would say this whole movie could not have happened without him having died, and because they honored him in such a way, and when they did the for Harold towards the end, and it wasn't at the credits like it usually is, but it was like when he disappeared up into the sky.
Yeah.
I was a sobbing mess. It became worse after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, Oscar from Part 2 is not referenced at all. I have heard that comment being made, and that is interesting that he isn't acknowledged. So it kind of makes you wonder.
No.
Is this a sequel from the first one or the first and second one?
Well, we see the guy. I forget his name. The guy, the cult guy who's mentioned, I believe, in the first movie. Who are like, so Gozer worshippers. We see him in this movie.
He falls apart really quick.
Yeah. He splits from the movie really quickly.
Yes, very quickly. He has a very small role.
But that's the thing, though. You could have made him an integral role of the movie. This ancient cult leader who's being kept alive by demons or something like that.
True.
You could have done something more with that premise. And then no, we're just gonna have Gozer and the Keymaster again.
Good. Well, I mean, good job for actually getting an actress that looked like her. I was actually pretty impressed by that.
Yeah.
When she first popped up, I was like, "Oh my god, did they get the original Gozer?" And then no, she's way too young. There's no okay. All right,
they did a really good job. I agree.
Yes.
Choose the form of your destructor.
Yeah. Yeah, they did a really good job with the voice, and of course, I can't stress this enough. Are you a god?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, Ray, I swear to God, Ray, we will kick your ass. I swear to God. Destructor. That's how she put it. I couldn't remember that earlier when I was talking about the marshmallows, but yeah. Yeah, no, I when they came in, I thought that was the perfect time for them to come in.
I just wish it had been set up a little bit better.
Yeah, it could have easily just
That's
been
my complaint.
Ray calling up Bill Murray's character after that. Or looking up and you kind of looking it up and then he calls him or something. That could have easily that's an extra 2 minutes that could have set that up. But I could see them making it's I know they're coming, guys. I know everyone knows in this theater they're eventually gonna show up. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, spoilers.
Oops.
Everyone knows.
I know.
Everyone knows. It's implied heavily. The second you see Ray, you know that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. I
Next time, if some of you say yes, and they were like, yes. They all said yes. They were like, yeah, fuck yeah. You need a Gozer cut in the future. That's funny. But yeah.
accept that for whatever reason, a mostly straightforward kids fantasy adventure movie inexplicably continuing the continuity of a comedy franchise is what we're doing here. As a mostly straightforward kids fantasy adventure movie, it's actually pretty decent. Most of that you can put on the cast, or specifically McKenna Grace, who has the nominal lead as the smart, misunderstood kid.
Yeah, she did a fantastic. I'm
she was
blown
great.
away by
A
her.
great
Actually,
job.
She was great. I have
She-
no issues with her.
I don't either.
Caused,
She didn't bug me one bit.
Yeah, I was like the guy that
Mhm.
did the Stranger Things shit. She acted him, like ran circles around him.
Yes,
The whole
she
fucking
did.
movie.
Mhm.
This chick is madly talented.
Yeah.
Absolutely, like
And she's so good that you don't see it at first.
you don't even
Because you don't see her as acting. You just see her as being
that's just
this
a character.
character.
Yes.
Well, and also the just the very fact that it is really tricky to have a character that is more intelligent than most of the other people around them not come off as irritating and annoying.
I am very smart.
Yes.
The Reddit page. Okay, like
That is such a fine line to do in not just the writing but also perform it. And
one of my favorite parts is where she's talking to Grubman, whatever the hell, Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
When they first meet, and they're talking about the triangles, and she's like, something about, does that mean you're obtuse? And then she winks at him.
mm-hmm. And he's
And
like,
it's
"Are you
like,
joking?" And
yeah,
he's
she's
like,
like-
"Yeah, that's why I
Like,
winked."
That's why
I haven't been able
Right.
to triangulate the signal. Do you have 3? Yes, I know how many's in a triangle.
Yes. I mean, it's just, she's great because she's so deadpan, but you're like, she winked. She's telling him she's telling him a joke. That she wanted to make sure he got that. And that's when it dawned on me, damn, she's a great
and
job.
it was that level of like socially awkward that's still believable.
Yes.
As opposed to like other times you see people that are socially awkward in movies and you're like, how do you function?
Yes, exactly. It's like, come on, get a clue.
Yeah, how are you both widely intelligent and the dumbest person in this movie? How is this occurring? I don't understand. But it's not. It's like, as somebody who's introverted, socially awkward. I highly doubt any of y'all can tell how I am socially awkward. But it just, I related to her. I did. I absolutely loved her character, and I did. Podcast won me over. He was my favorite. I liked him. I was like, I love podcasts.
I like them all except
as I said earlier, I found podcast annoying at the beginning, but he won me over by the end. I was like, okay,
especially when he was covered in marshmallows at the end, and he and Ray were talking. I was just like, and the music cues happened. I was just like, yes. This ending by itself is a 20 out of 10.
Yes.
Like, by
needed
itself.
the theme song in there a little, hint at the theme song just a few times. Not even like fully playing it, but just a few little like tinkles on the piano, like you had in the trailer. Do 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 do. Like when she finds like the proton packs or something, just have like a little. Do, 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 do. Just a little.
Oh yeah, that would have been
little thing.
Cool.
Yeah, I will say the only good thing Ghostbusters 2016 brought us was the rock and roll version of that theme song, not the Fall Out Boy one, but just like the rock and roll instrumental theme that you hear in the trailers. I really like that. I like that. I really, really like that version of the theme.
I disagree. The best thing that came out from the 2016 Ghostbusters is we got this movie.
Fuck.
Oh,
right.
Yeah. Trump. I agree. That's right. Yeah. I'll go with that.
I'll go with that. You asshole. I had such a good point. You destroyed it. Yes.
Yes. Writing people who are intelligent is difficult for many, many reasons. And then also being able to perform the character, because you can come off very easily as smug.
And that's also a testimony to the director to help guide her into, getting in touch with that character and saying, well, try it like this or try it like that. I mean, total package.
Mark,
Mark?
Mark!
Oh my gosh!
I know
Are
you're
you
tired,
sleepwalking?
baby.
You sleepwalk onto the wrong stream, Mark. Turn around. Go look up Mary's game room. You went all the way back up to the E's. You need to go back down to the M's. It's all right.
I'll see y'all after T-shirt stream. I'm coming back, Mark.
You keep Mark. I don't know what is it about you. You keep magneting Arwyn back on there. You're gonna kill her.
Yep.
I might pop
I'm
on
in your
by to cause pure chaos and confusion later. I gotta pick up some bags and boards before we're redoing the entire comic book collection, and Jesus fucking Christ. So we're reorganizing it, and
Yeah,
it's like no joke, we've already bought a whole bunch. We're looking at like 400 more. It's like
wow.
I recently got all my comics bagged and boarded, and yeah, it's like I what, maybe 200 that should be enough. Oh dear God, I need more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so much worse because the ones I had, I thought were fine. They were all most of them were bagged, and a lot of them were boarded. And then when I was bagging like the ones that weren't, and then some of the other ones, I started going through the ones I thought were already bad, and I realized that whoever had owned it before, because I had basically like inherited some of those boxes, they had bought like a size too big for the bags, so I had to re-bag all of them.
Nice.
And the boards didn't fit on the ones that were boarded, so I had to basically like triple the amount of work I was planning on doing.
Oh, good grief.
And Muse Brett, how dare you? I did no such thing. They were like, I don't know, I got like the slim modern day comic book fit, and I don't know what size they got, but it was huge. They were comic book ones, but
Silver Age bags and boards, because the Silver Age books were wider than modern day books.
I have one Silver Age book, and it barely fits in there. It's like a 15-cent Justice League comic.
Then that might be gold. That might be a Golden Age
Maybe
bags and boards, because like they were more like little like small magazines essentially.
Yeah, it barely fits. It curves a little bit, just a little bit, but it leveled out with the board behind it. It leveled out with the board behind it.
Okay.
So,
okay.
If I find one of my other ones, I got the modern day one. I know exactly which one it is. It's very easy to. It's like Hawkman has been turned into like a pillar of salt.
That sounds like Silver Age, yeah.
And I don't really have an explanation for it. And Hawkgirl's on there crying, which I'm like, girl, don't cry on him. You're gonna stop.
You're gonna disintegrate him.
But it was like one of the first comic books I ever got from a comic book store. I went there when I was little, of my own volition. I'm the only nerd, or like hardcore nerd like that in my family. So I went there, and I got the Trinity comic books. I don't know if y'all remember y'all got the Trinity ones. It was the Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.
Clobby's yelling at you.
Oh no, that is just
Waiting on this.
Okay, all right. I have some ones that are slightly bigger. I will rebag it. He's giving. I can feel him panic typing.
He's jazz handsing. Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry. It's slightly curved. I will take it out of the bag, and I will put it in a proper. I can't individually buy a Silver Age bag, but I have some slightly bigger ones that I will.
Wait, your comic book store doesn't have Silver Age bags in there?
Not individual ones. I can buy like 100. I can buy 100 pack, which if I only need one, I'm not buying 100 packs for that. So.
Yeah, I heard that.
He's happy now. Well,
okay.
Something interesting that's happening in my my comic book store that I go to. We were talking to the owner because we're getting all these, and she was like, "You might as well go ahead and buy some more bags." We're like, "What? Why? We thought we had enough." And she's like, well, because like I've called and there's like the paper shortage. There's a bag shortage right now for comics. And so we've like bought out all of her boards and bags. And so we're going to call before we go over there to see if they even have any more. You know, it's will offer decent. How fucking dare you? My comic book store has a giant Cthulhu and a giant Mjolnir and a xenomorph skeleton head and a pizza shop inside of it. Don't fight me. It has a pizza store inside of the comic book store.
Oh my God, heaven!
That's amazing.
Fight me.
That is amazing. Not just a coffee shop, a pizza shop, y'all.
I thought mine was cool with a giant Silver Surfer, like right by the entrance when you come in, like a giant Silver Surfer figure.
I'm
when
not
you come
gonna
in.
tell you what it is because I don't need y'all pinning my location. But I will show Arwyn and them what it is. Oh.
But wow, it has a pizzeria that's amazing.
Yeah, it literally has a pizza place inside of the comic book store.
Cobby's offering to send you some Silver Age bags and boards.
I just need one, but I will ask them.
No, you need more because you need to get more Silver Age books because they're freaking amazing. I mean, the Silver Age gave us the classic comic where Superman shoots rainbow beams out of his fingers and then a miniature Superman flies out.
It's kind of gay. I'm just gonna say it. Gay and self-love. We did it. We figured it out. That's the secret. Y'all thought Superboy was gay before. Well, guess what?
Guess what?
His daddy shot rainbow beams out of his fingertips.
Or another issue where Clark Kent is Superman is like in this room and he hears like people are ready to come in and he hasn't gotten a chance to turn back into Clark Kent yet. So he just grabs like an entire fistful of cigarettes, shoves them into his mouth, then uses his heat vision to light them, and then he super smokes a smoke screen so he can then turn into Clark Kent.
What?
It's amazing.
Wow.
Like my comic book store, they're getting new shit all the time. The last time we were there, I think it was like earlier this past week. We went there and we found what fuck, I'm gonna have to go get it. It's a Funeral for a Friend Superman comic.
Okay.
In wrap. It's signed by it starts with a J. Forgot his name. It's signed and autographed and it's sealed, like so you can't like get inside of it. And it's like the newsprint cover.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And we got that for $10.
Dang.
Nice.
I'm sorry, $20. It was $20, my bad. But I know the comic shops near you. There are some nice ones. Oh, well, it is well known. I live in Houston. I guess it's not.
Yeah.
I kind of went to the whole Houstonian map on Google Maps and typed in comic book store. So I guess you could probably.
And Clobby has it for you, Jerry Ordway.
Yes, that's who it is. Yes.
Nice.
Yes, that's what we found. I found a Superman cover that was signed by, I think it's Doug Hazelwood, for $10, and I got it because it was sparkly, so that was my contribution.
Sparkly, yay!
It sparkled. It was silver, and it had like little hologram on it, and it sparkle.
Yay.
And yeah. They have a lot of cool shit there. So
I adore the Silver Age because they were not afraid to just be as ridiculous as possible. I love it.
Everyone's on acid.
It was the 60s.
Yep.
Yeah, we found a bunch of shit. We have like the whole reign of the Superman storyline. We have, let's see.
Well, last time I was at the comic book store, I found and I've never ever seen one of these in person before. an original Whitman Twilight Zone comic.
Ooh,
I've never seen one live before.
Oh, that's interesting.
that's
yeah,
cool.
A Twilight Zone comic book, and it starts off with Rod Sterling, an illustration of Rod Sterling. It's great.
I love that.
That's funny. When I was going through the comic collection, I found on my own. I found for some fucking reason the person before me that owned them had a Watchmen comic behind a Batman comic. So I have a Watchmen comic now. I don't know what to do with it. I'm like, what? It's the orange one. I don't know if that helps. I don't remember which one it was, but I just thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't have any of the Watchmen individual comics. I just have the full collection.
Yeah, I have I have 2 graphic novels. I have the pre-HBO got a hold of it, and the after HBO got a hold of it, because you have the one with the label on it that has HBO on it.
Yeah, I don't have that bullshit. I just have
that one's mine.
I just have the real Watchmen.
Yeah, that one's mine. I
Okay.
I was interested in getting it, and that was the only copy they had because they were about to start showing it. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Of course.
Really? Frank Miller first started on those. Okay.
That's cool.
We gotta have Clobby back on at some point.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, Frank Miller. Oh, I found out I have an Aliens vs. Predator #1. That was fun to find out.
Nice.
The original first run, with the art. I also have a #0 for some reason. I don't have anything else but those 2. I was like, all right, nice, all right. I have a lot of old Star Wars comics. Let's see. Lots of. I have both Marvel and Dark Horse Star Wars. There's a Carrie Fisher.
I've been trying to build up like a lot of the classic Star Trek comics as well. So Gold Key books, and then Marvel also did like a run that took place like after Wrath of Khan. So, but they didn't know that Spock would be back in any of the movies, so it's just
funny.
So, well, it's like it was like 3 years between films. So
you're right.
Spock.
After Wrath of Khan, Spock's gone. So let's tell the stories of what does the Enterprise crew look like without Spock?
Yeah,
lacking logic, basically, is what it looks like. It's a big.
Well, no, they moved Savick into that role.
Yeah, but not Spock.
Yeah, it's fun.
They're nice. Again, they didn't know what was going to happen with the films, so it's.
Yeah.
I look at them as like nice little like what if stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what you need to do. That's true.
Yeah. Y'all ever come visit me? Y'all have to come to my comic book store. We'll get.
Oh hell yeah!
I will visit the comic book store and then hope you guys will just show up.
You mean you're not gonna tell me you're here? I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, you're just gonna go there and not. Dang, okay.
That's so mean. They have so many back issues. So what the format of the store is basically you walk in and you have like your gaming and your Dungeons and Dragons and kind of like your private rooms over on the left, and then on the right you have the huge comic book store. And they have they have back issues, graphic novels, all over the store, all different types, all different other publishing.
Man, I thought my comic book store was big, but this one sounds like it dwarfs mine.
It's huge. It was we were looking for a comic book store and we found this one and we were like, Jesus fucking Christ. And then kind of in the middle towards like the checkout, you have all the modern day stuff. And it's kind of in its own separate little universe. And then obviously behind the counter, you have collectors, signed copies, rare comics, all that kind of fun stuff. You keep walking and you get past like the modern day stuff. And the pizza place is kind of towards the back, obviously. And there's little areas you can sit down in. There's areas outside you can sit down and eat. And then you have like your Funkos and your statues and like your all different kinds of stuff. Yeah, right. They even have a kids section where they have like a little kids area where like you can leave your kids at, and they have little kids comics and all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
Dang, that's
The-
nice.
The thing I noticed the last time I was at my comic shop was, man, that manga section is getting bigger and bigger and
Yes,
bigger.
they have a manga section too. Yeah, it's expanded.
Mhm.
You don't have squat like that around me. I'm like out in the friggin' Shire, man. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing.
I could imagine you being a comic book store owner.
I'd
you?
have to go to Atlanta or something. I'm like, that's too far of a drive. Or by myself, because my kids wouldn't care. But anyway.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm drawing a blank on that Klingon's name. Yeah, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I forget that she's half Romulan.
Mhm.
I do too.
This video thing.
Oh
Figures out
yeah.
what's going on and gets the eventual ghost busting happening. It could have been a thankless role. She has to be the exposition character, the exposition receiver, and the heroine, while the other characters shuffle stock positions in rotation depending on which version of the small town kids fantasy adventure layout each individual scene is.
What is happening?
I mean, again, I don't entirely disagree that it is. It does kind of fall into the typical kid adventure movie plot line. Like, there's a lot of similarity in like story elements, but it's I'm just, what's his point with it?
Okay. Do you want to know what it actually made me think of? Spiderwick Chronicles. That kind of film.
A little bit, yeah.
That to me had more of a feel, and that movie.
Thank you, Clobby Coram. That was his name. Thank you, Clobby.
And I kind of get what he's saying, but at the same time, I'm like, but but no.
It's true.
Facts.
It's, talking about 30, 40-year-old comic books is more interesting than movie, Bob.
I don't know. It's just repeating himself over and over and over and over and over. And I still don't get what he's saying.
And saying nothing.
Yeah, and saying nothing, exactly.
What are you suggesting that this is nonsense?
Well, his point of view.
Remember, this is the Joe Biden of Ghostbusters.
Yep.
It is called Afterlife. I mean, I don't know. It might have been-
Damn, that was good.
It was. Oh my god.
Ha! I'm still funny.
Okay.
I was sick, but I'm still funny. I did it.
I think that's the joke of the stream. I don't think any of us could top that one. That was
Never. Yep. Nope.
I don't know.
That's it.
I still think
MVP.
Ram commenting that only Joe Biden would look at Hillary Clinton's wrath is still pretty fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's good. Yep.
Working from at the moment, but she provides a solid anchor and honestly seems to have a better handle on her own character than the script sometimes does, occasionally owing to a weird say it without saying it dance that the dialogue keeps doing about her and her late grand.
Also, I want to remind y'all, we're at 0.75 speed. We're not listening to him at his normal fucking pace.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so this is not how he normally talks. This is slower.
Yes.
If
And
we
it's still
sped it
just
up, he
these-
still wouldn't be saying anything.
Well, no, he'd be talking so much faster, and it would be even harder to comprehend the gibberish that he's saying.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. It's gonna drive you to drink.
I mean, no, don't do that.
Other maybe not being on the spectrum, and she has fun rapport with us.
I'm sorry, she's smart, so she's on the spectrum. Is that what it
Yeah,
was?
I never got that she was autistic.
No. neither
What,
did
what
I.
is he talking about? I could buy podcast being slightly autistic.
Mm-hmm.
But
But-
yeah, I never got that vibe with her ever.
No.
Ever. She's just a smart, awkward teenager. There you go.
Well, she's 12, so preteen technique.
Oh,
Actually,
Yes,
Excellent. I can't do it with my throat. God damn it.
actually, he's a preteen.
The preteen.
Arwyn, I know you just sprayed your entire computer screen. I heard it. I fucking heard that shit.
I'm glad the camera's not on.
Is Smudge judging that?
No, Smudge, he exited stage left about an hour ago, remember?
Mm.
I haven't let him back in yet. But
He
he
made
would
sporty-
judge me.
Yes, Judge.
Character named Podcast, about whom a positive criticism I can give is that he's endearing enough that you eventually don't mind that they named the character Podcast.
I didn't mind that. He
I
gave
didn't
himself his
either.
own nickname. The fucking black chick named Lucky. What do you want?
Kids do. Yeah, it's not
They
that deep,
named her after
dude.
a dog. What do you...
It's not
Yeah.
that deep.
He does a podcast, so he gave himself the nickname Podcast because he doesn't have any friends to give a nickname to. Yeah, that's fine with that. That's
I
awkward.
mean, hell, I've had a nickname that I've had since I was 13 years old, and I still go by
What
it.
is
So
What is it?
I'm not gonna say it
What is
because
it?
it's my name.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, I go by it.
you
I
mean
mean,
Arwyn's not your
Arwyn-
real name?
yeah. I
No,
thought
I
your
mean
real
it might
name
as
was
well be
Arwyn.
though. Even my kids get me presents now to Arwyn Avalon, so it might as well be. But yeah,
I honest to God thought your real name was Arwyn Avalon. I feel like my
No.
whole life is a lie.
if I could legally change my name to Arwyn Avalon and keep my real name, I would. If I could have two names, I would, because that's what everybody knows me as. It's what everybody calls me. But the point is, yeah, I mean, I've had one since I was a kid, and I've grown up with that name, and I still go by it. So, what's your problem, dude?
I'm Eris
Shut
the
up.
Destroyer. The Destroyer of Worlds? Yes. Destroyer of Streams and Time itself.
Oh,
Yes.
so there.
Project Ghost just goes by Josh. That's his nickname.
Yes.
DS? DS.
Yes.
I guess it turned into French mark temporarily there.
If you were going to say it like that, you should have at least been stroking like a white cat. Oh my god, did you just turn into a white cat?
What?
I-
Yes.
Oh no, that's just your avatar. That my computer glitched out and like it made me think it was a white cat for a second. What the fuck just happened?
No, I mean, all I did was just made my avatar a little more transparent and give it a slight white glow effect, and that's all I did for it.
So you're now a white cat.
No.
Moving on. The joke did not land. Moving on.
But yeah, to the degree it's possible to separate the weirdness of what it is and whether or not it should exist in the first place.
How dare you? Should it exist in the first place?
I mean,
Josh-
that's a question you could make for the 2016 one.
Josh, help. Somebody help.
Also, why is a Roomba running around when the store is open?
So little cute things can ride on it.
No, so it can run over one and they go squish.
And
Yeah.
the other thing I noticed about this whole scene, there is no one else in the store. There's no extras. Because it was filmed during COVID time.
Mm.
That's
You're
that's
right.
the thing I noticed. Like, where are all the people in this store?
That's a good point.
I did take notice of that.
Yeah, that's a good point. I wasn't even paying any attention to that. And no, my Captain James, my real name is not Karen. Nope. But yeah, no, you're right. I wasn't paying any attention, but yeah.
Yes. Yes. He is a ghost fox. He's the Obi-Wan.
Good for me.
Yay.
the increasingly uncomfortable levels of meta up of one another in terms of the legacy and
And then this face pops.
Look at it. Look at that face, y'all. Come on now.
He goes,
Look at that little face.
he was
Did that play
flattered that he smiled about it.
He did. That's so cute.
Josh, I know somewhere in your soul there's a pinpoint of light. Laugh.
Ha.
He's so unamused.
I love that. I know that there's no reason.
its revival and reboot themes. From simply what it is, there's quite a bit to enjoy here, and if an actual young audience actually has any interest in watching it and is able to do so without actual middle-aged fanboys talking their ears off about how much
Hey, I am not middle-aged, nor am I a fanboy. And I like this.
I am.
Aw, Josh, would you like to speak for your people?
I'm 30. I'm 37 and a male, so I guess I do technically qualify as a middle-aged fanboy.
Are you? I mean, I don't know. Is 30 middle age? I thought that was when you hit your 40s. This is when you hit your middle age.
Well, I mean, I'm 37, so
Yeah, you have
if you double my lifetime, I'm 74.
Yeah, and that's not middle aged. I thought foxes had expanded lifespans, right? Yes.
Most, I think people on average now are living to be like in their late 80s, early 90s.
Ha.
So yeah, because they say
I thought it was about 75.
I guess honestly, it depends on where you live.
Josh, you're just gonna have to stay around longer to watch this shit with me. So.
Okay.
Yay! Kill me now.
Josh, you're so old.
You don't need to say you're so mean, Arwyn.
No,
I'm rubbing off on you too
Well,
much for becoming mean.
I could say something, Arwyn, but
I
I know
know,
you
that's
don't
why I'm
want me to.
teasing you. That's why I made that joke.
You know her
'cause I'm
secret.
like,
You know her secret. You know she's secretly 29. Everyone knows this.
No, I'm 26. What is it? I'm 26,000.
No, you're 26,000. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
26,000 years old. So I'm
But-
older than both y'all.
But wait a minute, wasn't it on Pink and Purple you established that you were 21 and you were wondering how you could have a kid that's 22?
Yeah, somebody had said to me happy 21 on my birthday, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of miraculous considering I've got a kid that's 22. But I'll take it. Yeah.
You're weird.
I wish I could have made the birthday stream. I'm sorry I missed it.
Oh, honey, you can. I finally got the courage to watch it yesterday. I hadn't watched it. I couldn't, and people were telling me, no, you need to go back and you need to watch it and you need to read the chat. I finally got the courage to do it. It's fine. It is there for anyone who wants to watch it. It was trippy. Sherry, was that you that said I was 21? Okay. Yeah. I appreciate it though. I really do, but that ship has sailed. Anyway, where were we? Not talking about age.
We got less than a minute.
they're supposed to care
No, we got a minute. Sorry, I can't do math.
about the Easter eggs and references to old movies and action figures, they'll probably have a pretty solid time with all the figuring out the weapons, fighting the bad guys, using the tool stuff that kicks in for the second.
The plot, the things, the character development. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Anyone else enjoy the plot, the tools, the character development?
Again, I would say the movie is all right. It could have been better, but it's not bad either.
For what it was, it was great. For what it was, yeah. We've shown some of those places where they could have tightened it up and made it even wower. But you know what? For what it was freaking fantastic.
In 2021, this movie is a miracle.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, I won't deny that. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea how this was made. I don't know how it happened. I'm kind of
because
Mhm.
2016 Ghostbusters failed miserably.
maybe that really is the only reason. I'll take that. Thank
Yeah.
you, 2016.
Half. I don't know that it actually answers its own main question of whether or not Ghostbusters needed to be revived as a franchise in 2021. At least one thing that Paul Rudd's presence serves to make me more sure than ever is the problem is that basically everyone in Hollywood who'd be really good at making new Ghostbusters movies is currently busy making Marvel movies. But
Mhm.
Paul Rudd was an established name long before any of the Marvel films, and he was Ant-Man.
Yeah, Clueless was one of his, breakout
Holy
roles, so to
shit,
speak.
you're right. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's been
He's
around
been around a
long time.
time. Yes, he
How
has.
he was-
old is Paul Rudd?
I think he was like 44 when he took the role of Ant-Man.
Really?
And
Yeah,
Okay.
he's been doing this a long time.
So I think he's pushing
He's a
50.
vampire. Okay, confirmed.
He was in I don't know why I love this movie. It's such a dude movie. Something like I Love You, Man. He was in that. He's done a lot of little clip things because he's a huge Rush fan. And that's where I first heard of him because I'm a huge Rush fan. So he's done little things for them. I mean, he's been around forever.
Mm-hmm.
Been around forever.
Wasn't he like the love interest? Paul Rudd is 52. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Is he really? Wow.
God damn. He's a vampire.
Okay.
Guys, he's a
Damn.
vampire.
That's so old. Just
There's
kidding.
multiple people in Hollywood that are vampires. Like someone took a picture of
Well,
I
he
think it was
does look
Jaden
good for
Smith
52.
Mhm.
and Will Smith like side by like posing for like a photo at like a baseball game. I thought it was some kind of sports game. And Jaden Smith looks older than Will Smith.
Yes, she does. She does.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened.
But yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I was like, I think he's in his really late 40s or early 50s.
Well, I mean, for the
People don't look bad in their 50s anymore. It's that's why I say it's
and for the
not what it used to
longest,
be.
it's not quite that way anymore. Age has started to catch up to Patrick Stewart, but he didn't age for the longest time either.
He didn't. You're right. He didn't.
Like, I mean, you take a side-by-side still of when he played the first time he played Picard in season 1 of TNG, and take a still from Nemesis,
Mm-hmm.
you would not believe that was 15 years.
Yeah. I
Like,
agree.
he did not age. Again, it's not so much now. Your age has started to catch up, but not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't most of the Sardaukars vampires?
Aren't most of the what?
That was too big brain of a joke for me at the moment.
Yep.
Oh wait, that's like the fucking the guy.
The
dude
Skarsgård brothers or whatever the hell. There's
And
like what, 2 or 3 of them? I don't know.
Well, you
Yeah.
have the dude, the dad. I think is the dude that gets possessed by Loki, right? In the Avengers movie, the scientist, the lead scientist. Isn't he a Skarsgård?
Oh,
I thought he was Daddy Skarsgård. Is that?
He might be. But anyway, yeah.
Who was the?
People
Well,
not looking bad today, I have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stellan Skarsgård. Yeah, he's Daddy Skarsgård. Yeah. Daddy Skarsgård? I said that unironically. This cold medicine is kind of weird. All right,
Daddy
moving on.
Skarsgård. Hey, Daddy Skarsgård. Hey.
It's getting clipped.
This movie.
busy making Marvel movies, but I found it mostly agreeable, and some of the big spoilers that many have found overbearing or outright annoying, I eventually found either charming or earned. So give this one a 7 out of 10, but
Wow.
Oh,
I'm
that
surprised
thing was
he
loud.
gave it that high, actually. I thought he was going to tank it, but I'd say it was higher than a 7.
I gave it an 8. I might
you
have
know,
brought it back down to a 7.5. I don't know.
Honestly, I hate to say this. I actually, that's about where I would put it. 7 out of 10.
It's 7 to 8 out of 10. I
I'd
would
give it
even
at
say.
least an 8. I'd
It's
give it
good.
at least an 8.
It's good. It's not great. But it's good.
It
Okay,
is.
fair enough.
It is. I mean, I
Fair
had
enough.
just as much fun. I cried. You know, that ending.
I did
that
too. I
ending-
freaking squalled like a baby.
If that ending didn't happen exactly as that ending happened, I wouldn't have given it that. I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't have had the Goku Gohan moment where he like helps her with the proton pack. I think that was a little too much.
But it was so.
It was sweet, but
it was feeling good. I felt good, Josh.
We've established there's some things they could have done better.
He had not manifested at all. He had just done little things. So after the threat gets defeated, then have him manifest, because now because I have the question now of, well, if the whole thing was this giant trap, why wasn't he sucked in?
God damn it, Josh.
I'm sorry. I noticed things that they put in the movie.
You're right. Josh.
So if he had kept being in like a keep Aegon doing minor little things just to kind of help out, so
maybe like a hand, maybe like have a hand on her, not the whole body, and the whole body appears later. Something. You could do that.
Possibly, but
okay,
but then just after the threat is when he fully manifests.
Yes. All right, fair enough. I still like it, but your logic is like I can't.
I know he's nailing us today, Eris.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these things he's saying, I'm like, shut up, Josh.
I need someone to ground me. I'm usually very grounded, but this made me feel things. I'm not used to that.
It was all the fifis in the right way.
I will say it's well executed. What they did was very well executed.
It was
very respectful.
Yes, I mean, my God, when he fades away, that was really powerful. And then the little Four Herald was just like, oh my God.
I was crying into my plastic Stay Puft Marshmallow popcorn tub that I got. I was crying into it.
For me, I would have solidified the relationship between Paul Rudd and the kids, made that a little stronger. I would have had the original Ghostbusters in it a little bit more, not that much more, because Bill Murray looks like he just doesn't care at all anymore.
He looks like he's like you could go and he would blow away.
I mean, even though when they actually did show up, that's when most of the jokes landed for me. Like when he's talking with Gozer and Ernie Hudson's like trying to sneak the shot, and then it gets zapped. He's like, oh well, that was worth a shot.
Yeah.
That made me laugh.
No, they were great. I mean, they have amazing chemistry together, and you felt kind of like, honestly, God, it really did feel like three actors who had bonded over that movie, had fallen out with each other, never really talked afterwards, and were now reunited. And there's this sad, like, old friendship among them, and this chemistry that was reignited because of that.
Yeah, you
really felt like this was the first time. It was like a reflection of like the movie itself, right?
And damn you, Bill Murray, for not wanting to do Ghostbusters 3 when Harold was still alive.
I feel like that was the point. Dan Aykroyd definitely was like Bill didn't want to do this one, and Dan Aykroyd was like, well, last time you didn't want to do this, Harold died, and we never will get to do that again. So there were moments when he was.
I mean, the closest they got to reuniting was the game. they all of them reprised their roles for the video game that came out in like 2006, something like that, 2005, 2006.
The unofficial third, I think, is what.
Basically, and it takes place shortly after the events of the third movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's the closest we got to a full reunion with the whole Ghostbusters cast.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's a shame. We should have gotten at least one more movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah. There was a moment where you saw Bill Murray actually tearing up upon seeing Harold Ramis, and I kind of felt that was real. I know that was CGI Harold Ramis, but it felt more real because Bill Murray was the reason why they didn't do another one.
I can't imagine there wasn't an emotional moment for that, because knowing he's not there, they're all together and he's not there.
I'm the reason we didn't get to unite, together. Like that probably, that would have gotten me.
Yeah, me too.
I would imagine it would have gotten Bill Murray too, just from like a humanity level.
Yeah, so. I agree.
Because he was the only one that really
made me cry again.
Yeah, I know.
But no, he decided making Garfield was more important than Ghostbusters.
God, don't. God.
Hindsight is 2020, and we make choices in life, and then sometimes we look back and we think, why the hell did I do that? Because we never think about the future. A lot of times we never think about our own mortality. We just think, and that, look, when we have to live in the present. You can't constantly be thinking,
sure,
what if? But
right.
Yeah, Garfield or Ghostbusters.
And don't get me wrong.
It hurts my head.
I love Garfield, but those movies were terrible.
They were terrible, but I loved it too. But they were horrible.
This is something because I grew up with the Garfield and Friends cartoon show. Like that was the peak cartoon show for me as a kid. I loved that cartoon show.
Mm-hmm.
Lorenzo Music will forever be the voice of Garfield to me, and he died almost 20 years ago.
Yeah. Anyway.
We're all nice and sad.
Can we cool it on this for a while now?
Oh.
That's it?
Wait, so he doesn't want any more Ghostbusters at all anymore?
Okay, dude. Okay.
What?
History of the World Part 2 ordered at Hulu Mel Books to What?
I've had too much cold medicine.
Okay.
How?
Anyway.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
You're my only hope.
I mean, my God. Believe me, I want Mel Brooks to live forever.
Uh-huh.
He's one of the greatest comedians of all time, and I will be devastated when he leaves us.
Mm-hmm.
But why a sequel to this movie all these years later? Oh wait, no, it's a series?
Yes, it's a series.
Series coming to Hulu.
Ordered at Hulu? Him to How in the world is he gonna be able to do this and still be Mel Brooks in today's climate? How?
Yeah.
Come on.
Because one of the things that makes Mel Brooks so wonderful is the fact that he will just speak his mind.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't care.
Exactly.
So how?
He's so irreverent to everything.
Yes.
And that's why we love him. That's why we love him.
My favorite Mel Brooks quote is yeah, he's very open he's very open to the fact he's very open to the fact that he's Jewish.
Yes.
And he talks about it my favorite quote from him is God made Jews to be his suffering people. So for every 100 Jews, he made one to make the other 99 feel better. I knew since I was 6 years old, I was that one Jew.
See, he does. He pulls punches at himself, at everyone else, and it's all just.
This
God bless
can't.
Mel Brooks.
I'm looking this up. This can't be right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Is it real?
Is it real?
Yeah.
Is it okay, hold on. Hold on.
TV Insider, Variety, Movie Web, Screen Rant, TV Line, Collider, Rolling Stone, Deadline. Okay, yeah, this is happening.
Oh,
Wow.
This was confirmed like a month ago.
Wow.
Yeah, October
How
19th,
is it this?
18th, 20th, yeah. How was this not on the front page? Guys.
I don't.
I need to click articles.
This is the first time. Yeah, first I've heard of it.
All right, I'm clicking Variety. Wish me luck. I hope I didn't get my computer AIDS. Okay. This had the sequel. Okay, fuck this thing that we were looking at. Hold on.
This can't be right. No.
Okay, Brooks is a writer and executive producer on the series, along with Nick Kroll, Wanda Sykes, Ike Braun Holds, David Saxon, and Kevin Salter.
I know Wanda Sykes. She's pretty funny.
Yes, she's actually funny. Hulu has ordered 8 episodes of the show. The writer's room is beginning in October, with production slated to begin spring 2022. I am very worried because
How?
Where did History of the World Part 1 end?
God, it's been years since I've seen it. I don't even remember.
Was it the French Revolution? Was the last segment?
Yes, I think it was.
It's good to be the king.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, the whole thing is an anthology, so you could very easily make this a TV series.
Yeah.
Each episode's a different time period.
Yeah.
But Mel Brooks is just not politically correct, so I don't understand at all
I don't either.
how this will work.
I don't either. It's of course it's Mel Brooks. He can't exactly be canceled. I mean, it's Mel Brooks.
Yeah, he's almost 100 years old. He doesn't care.
Right. I mean, they could make things difficult, but he'd be like, I've seen more than this. Shut up. I would make a joke about it.
Arwyn, do you have to leave soon? Do you wanna do shill thingy? Do you want a shill thingy?
Oh, my shill thingy? Oh,
shill
yeah.
thingy.
Because I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get something done. Let's see. Tonight at 5, T-shirt historian stream, and then I'm gonna be on with Mary about 8:30 while she does her giveaway for her the charity. Yes, for the charity. And I'm going to try and make it a karaoke tonight. We'll see. And right now, that's all that my brain can.
All right. There's other possible stoof in the future.
Yes. Other possible stoof. I think Sunday, Fan Fantasy Story Ideas. We've got something going on. And then I'll post my normal shit on Twitter on Monday. But I think that's about it.
All right.
But I'm sorry, I gotta go. But yeah, I gotta
It's
get this.
okay.
I came up and I gotta get something done before.
It's all right.
So.
It's okay.
I love y'all.
Bye.
Y'all have fun.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Arwyn.
Bye. Bye.
And she went poof. And now we
Yep.
have Movie Bob lording over us.
Just peeking over us like Judge Smudge.
Oh my god. Dead air. So nice and wonderful.
Yeah.
Calming. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna exit out of the Mel Brooks thing because my it's non-stop like buffering for an article. That was terrible. Not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, but we had the insight to slow it down.
Yes.
I think that saved us.
Gave us that information.
Yes, because dear God.
I have no idea what he said.
He was like, it's just as good as Ghostbusters 2016, but like, fine, like y'all can have this. It was okay. Now shut up and just never talk about Ghostbusters ever again. That's what I got.
Which is what Sony does not want to have happen. Sony needs franchises, so they are. If this is successful, and it gets attention, then Sony will go, all right, we will continue with this with this new cast now as doing Ghostbusters and make it more of a kid adventure series, but go following these characters because I like all three of us said, Phoebe was great. I had absolutely no problems with her.
Yep, 1,000%. It was. I mean, she carried that movie.
Yeah, she really did.
I'm trying to figure out if this 46 million is international. Or if it's just domestic. I have to dig to get that information, which is really annoying. Let's see. So, Ghostbusters 2016 lost $70 million.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at the budgets for both of them real quick. Oh, holy shit! Hold on, let me see if I can. Hold on, let me see if I can do this real quick.
Okay.
I'm just gonna show y'all side by side. Let's see. Alright, and I got it. Share screen window. Alright, so the one on the right is Ghostbusters 2016, and the one on the left is Ghostbusters Afterlife. I feel like you could tell just by looking at the box office numbers, but yeah.
Wow.
The budget for Afterlife was half.
Because most of your actors are kids, so they're inexperienced, so they're cheap.
Shh.
I mean,
I'm
that helped.
impressed. Most likely, yes. But also, like, I find it funny. Hey, look, the 70 million that they lost. It's taken out of their budget.
Yeah.
If you do the math, it's funny. Come on, it's a math joke.
Yes, I get it.
Yes, and they go, shush, shush, shush. Shh. Why are you wearing Christmas hat? Are you doing that to annoy me?
Yes.
Shush. Why? That's so mean. Yeah, I can't believe the Ghostbusters 2016 budget was 144 million.
Just how?
I don't know. Where did you? It had to be the actors and actresses, right? I mean, Chris Hemsworth alone was.
Yeah, but this also had Paul Rudd. I mean, that's a big name.
I mean, that is a big name now. Yeah.
I mean, not as big as Chris Hemsworth, but that's still a decent name. And I wouldn't be surprised if the biggest part of the budget went to the sheer amount of CGI special effects.
It's true.
Because I mean, they were everywhere in that movie. Whereas this was a lot more practical. I mean, I was so happy that the guard dogs had practical, animatronics for several of their scenes. They weren't all CG.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the Walmart one, they were.
Yes.
They were, yeah.
I love that.
But yes. I mean, I just love, like, who, you can tell that who made this not only watched, but loved.
Look, I mean, you
and
know,
understood it.
You know who the director was, right?
Yes, but I'm saying that even without that knowledge of who the director is, and having
Yes.
I knew some of the shit that was going on behind the scenes that got me excited, for it to begin with, it was just, you could tell by that alone, you could tell. Ain't that funny that the runtime is longer, but it felt shorter.
I mean, I would argue you could probably trim it some.
Yeah.
I did feel some of the scenes lasted a little too long. You could have tightened it up a little bit, but for the most part, yes, it did not feel as long as the 2016 one, even though it is longer.
Well, it was much better. Are you the Christmas ghost?
Well, no, because I'm not see-through anymore, so
No,
I'm
but
alive
your name
again.
Project Ghost, so you're the ghost of Christmas something.
Oh, yeah.
Ha.
It's true. I forgot to change the name. Yes.
Clever.
I am the ghost of Josh telling you that tonight you'll be visited by 3 spirits. How about that?
The ghost of Christmas bust. Ha. Because it's a Ghostbuster.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we could pretend like that was clever. Yeah, no, it's God, this movie is so much better.
Yes. Again, I have said it. I have issues with it. I hate to say it. I do agree with Movie Bob's final score of 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think that's actually fair.
7 to 8, I would say. 8 was my high score right out of the theater, and especially coming off that ending. I think the second act was the weakest portion of it.
Yeah, I kept going, when are we gonna get ghosts?
Yeah. I could have done a little bit more with ghosts.
I would like some ghosts in my Ghostbusters movie.
The Stranger Things kid and Lucky, I mean, those two.
I did not care about them at all.
God, I didn't care. I did not see her becoming the 4th. I really didn't. That was actually a shock to me. I really didn't. But 7 to 8, The ending was amazing, but I'll take this. I'll take it. Fuck it. And that's not me like taking the knee and just like accepting something because it has it. No, this actually someone gave a shit. And that's all I ask from Hollywood is to make me give a shit.
Yes.
Make me care. Because you haven't made me care for so long.
Mhm.
All right. I liked Dune. All right. I'm Team Worm.
I'm still yet to see Dune. I have to.
Yes, Team Worm. I can send you. But I feel like the noise.
I actually do have legitimate ways of seeing this one.
Okay. I was like,
I just haven't gotten to it yet.
I was like, I feel like you need to the sound alone is worth like having like at least a high quality speaker of some sort, or at least like just enjoying the noise because the noise is really good. I'm not a big sound person. I actually don't like loud noises at all. Concerts are my nightmare, actually. Lots of humans I don't know, chaos everywhere, and loud noises. I don't like it.
You don't like chaos?
Anyway, moving forward. Chaos I didn't create. How about that? Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
It's unbridled chaos. It doesn't have the same flair. Oh, boo. I've heard that the update on iPhones and iPads and shit was really awful this time around, so. I know, studying commentary, but. You know what? I saw a perfume commercial with her in it, and it's hilarious. I was like, oh, wow, she's pretty. That was my reaction to the perfume commercial. I was like, oh. And they keep casting her as, like, this bitch, you know? They keep casting her as a bitch, and I don't know if that's her doing, or they keep writing her like that. I don't know the actress, like, well enough outside the movies. Like, I haven't seen interviews with her or anything to, like, know if that's just how she is. But, like, both in Spider-Man and in Dune, she's just a bitch. I've heard she's really good in The Greatest Showman. Mary Mayhem told me that she's really good in The Greatest Showman. And I haven't seen that, so.
Honestly, don't. I was not impressed.
Yeah, I didn't really want to see it because I don't care.
I have been on record as saying that I think The Greatest Showman is one of the most overrated movies in recent memory.
It's like La La Land. It's just Hollywood jerking itself off.
Yes.
So it's yeah. Let's see. And I loved Halloween Kills. I get it. The window thing was kind of like, meh. That was just them speculating on why he does what he does. That wasn't confirmed. That's why he does what he does. Because he just, I don't know. Like a psycho likes to look out the window. Oh, what do you want? The kills. It's called Halloween Kills, and it was fantastic. The hospital scene can be cut. Stupid hospital. Evil dies tonight. Evil dies tonight. That was stupid. That whole thing was like, well, maybe we're the monsters. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure the guy with like 50 kills under his belt's pretty fucking monstrous. You know, whatever. What do I know? Mobs are bad and
Unless you're peaceful protesting.
Peacefully protesting. Yes, with your flamethrowers.
Yeah, of course.
I always peacefully protest with a flamethrower.
I love
how the protests remain peaceful.
Yeah, exactly.
Flamethrower.
And I'm not saying one way or the other, but I have been really enjoying how butthurt Twitter is over from the news from yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was like
That was
part of my
amazing.
medicine from yesterday. Was me scrolling Twitter for like hours after that happened. Like I woke up like 30 minutes I think after it happened, and I just started scrolling. It was some of the funniest shit. There's a Twitter page out there. I advise everyone to follow. Called Defiant L's, and it's so
Yes.
funny. It is so funny. You just it's not Snapchat. It doesn't go poof when you post, okay? Like you gotta remember to be consistent on your opinions and your views and your bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's really because it's never gonna not be funny to me when someone shows their ass on Twitter and then they try to pretend like they didn't. It's just like, no, you said this thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there. I have the screenshot. I can provide it for you. You have said this thing right specifically here on this date and this time. You can pretend like you didn't definitively say this thing at this date and time, but I have the screenshot, and so do all these other people. So I don't know. I feel like, yeah, you just look like an asshole. I'm telling you. Yeah. I support a Beetlejuice reboot, but it's Michael Myers. It's like a Beetlejuice Bloody Mary reboot, like where you just like.
Okay. Yeah, because like the other way wouldn't work. You know, a Michael Myers reboot with it being Beetlejuice, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, because he doesn't say anything, so it'd just be Michael Myers there in front of the mirror the whole 2 hours. Can you imagine like an hour and a half of Michael Myers just staring in front of a mirror, trying to summon Beetlejuice, but he doesn't say anything?
That would be such an amazing troll for a movie.
I would enjoy that. That actually, yes.
Just 2 hours of Michael Myers just standing there, and that's it. That's the whole movie.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's funny. Well, I need to go. I need to take some more medicine. Someone showed their butt. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. No, people wouldn't purposely show their ass and pay off paparazzi to make it look like a stunt so they can get attention. But it's darlings. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's pictures of me that have been leaked all over the internet. Feel bad for me. How did exactly this person get into your bathroom in order to get these pictures? Feel bad for me.
Do you always bathe with rose petals and milk with like your hair and makeup professionally done with all your jewelry? Is that is that normal? It was during an album cover thing. Oh, you have another album coming out? No.
Do you always walk from your trailer to the set without wearing any clothes? Is that something you normally do? It was a nude scene. So then why are you upset that there's naked pictures of you then? Celebrities are stupid. As we've seen just from the reading tweets from yesterday.
Yeah, that was very entertaining.
Like guys, just watch Nick Rekieta. That proves you did not watch anything of the case.
Yeah.
And you know, props to Nick. The work he did over the last 2 weeks was amazing.
Yeah, no, he deserved that. 100. What was it? Got up to 100,000.
Like I think his channel grew like 113,000 subs over the course of 2 weeks.
He had a what was it? he had over 100K live viewers. I have been in PewDiePie streams that have had less
When
people. Okay.
when the verdict came down, there was 120,000 people in the stream.
That man made so much fucking money. Jesus.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him.
Good. He sat down. He had the know-how. He was an expert. He gathered a team of experts and sat down and he watched that whole motherfucker for hours. He put in the time, effort, and work. As far as I'm concerned, he earned every bit of that.
Yes, absolutely. And one of the things it showed me, my biggest takeaway from that whole experience, like watching pretty much the entire trial, we need all of these trials televised.
Yes.
Get the
Trials like that, yes.
No, I would say
Or just
all
trials in general.
trials in general. I mean, they're supposed to be open to the public, so why not stream them?
I actually agree with that. I'm cool
I
with
mean,
that.
now if it's a civil case, one person suing another person, that's a different matter.
Criminal trials, yes.
Yes.
So,
Criminal trials, yeah. Why
I'm
not?
okay with that.
Why should it be limited to people who can just go down to the courthouse? And it also shows if those prosecutors were willing to do that many slimy tricks on a case that was getting this much attention, which ones are they getting away with?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's an unsettling thought. So yeah, let's have these things televised, and so we can try to keep our justice system a little more honest.
No, I don't need honesty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was my biggest takeaway from the whole thing.
Let's see. Josh, I still have to make you the thumbnail. I'm sorry. I got sick. I had full intention to do it yesterday and the day before, and it didn't happen. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm big sorry.
I will hopefully be on with Mary's stream later today for the giveaway.
Yeah.
And then I don't believe Mary is streaming on Monday. I think she's going to be dead.
She will die, and we will have Ghost Mary.
Yes. And then I think I can announce this. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I believe Becky is going to be on the interview on Wednesday.
Yes.
On Loki's. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, yes, you can confirm that. Yes, yeah. Becky is I think either the last or next to last woman of the fandom person.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. I didn't know if I could 100% confirm that, but okay. Yes.
Yes, you can. Yes, I have confirmation because. Anyway.
Okay.
Well.
Thank you, Loki.
A rogue Loki has entered the chat in order to confirm something. Loki, why do you always? I swear to God, he just shows up whenever I say some shit. Like on the anime stream like a few weeks ago, I said the guy who did the Final Fantasy music, and he just. I was never here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, don't make me come over there. I'm gonna come over there. Don't make me come over there. That very far away place, which is there where I am here.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Very far away. I know, it's weird. It's like Beetlejuice, but you only have to say it like one fucking time and he just pops up. But then again, I'm
still waiting for Loki to appear on Mary's stream from last night. I mean, Lars showed up, but I don't think Loki ever did.
Yeah, the gay German fashionista known as Lars. Yes, Lars showed up. Yes. Yes. Hello. Yes. Hi, Loki. Hello. God damn it. Yes, Becky has come, also known as B.E.C.K.Y. is here. Yeah, Becky will be there.
Yeah.
Yay.
She's actually really nervous about it. It's like
Do it.
it's just talking about what you love.
People think Loki's big scary. He's not big scary. Mention the devil and he will appear. Loki, you're giving yourself way too much credit. Chill out, my man. Calm down. It's okay. He was setting up. Can't blame Loki. He was setting up his stream. Yeah, he couldn't possibly be setting up his stream with Mike and also being Lars. He couldn't have done that.
I mean, that would require being on like a computer with like multiple tabs open. I don't know how that's possible.
Multiple screens too.
I know.
He definitely does not have multiple screens. I cannot confirm this at all. No, he does definitely not.
No. That kind of technology is just beyond what we can do now.
Two monitors.
Two monitors.
Multiple tabs. What the fuck is this? The 3000s?
I know. It's completely alien technology.
It's completely.
And I'm an alien fox, so I can confirm it is alien technology.
See, Chris is over here. Yeah. Confirmation. Yeah. I got this. Yeah. So yes, Becky will be on. The female fox will be on.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to ask you like something after this stream about that. But it's exciting times. You get to be introduced to the female fox. It's very, very exciting.
She's been a little she's been on this stream a few times, but never as like the main person.
Discombobulated. I'm blaming cold medicine for that. So.
That's fair. That's fair.
Let's see. I mean, she's great. She's funny.
I find her wonderful. I kind of married her for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, you would hope that you married her for like various reasons. One of which because you like her, like to begin with. Like that's just like, in my opinion, the bare minimum for marriage is you
usually a prerequisite. Yeah.
Yeah, that's discombobulated. No, you said discombobulated.
Discombobulated. It says discombobulated.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Nope. You don't get to take it back. It's discombobulated. No. Nope. Bow. There's no bowing except to me. I'm the mighty Fez Cat. You are allowed to bow to me. That's fine. I'll take that. Look, he doesn't want people to bow to him. I'll bow to me.
You also might bow to Movie Bob, but that's simply because his gravitational pull might force you to.
It's much like Fat Steven, as far as the gravitational pull. Just like you just can't really help it. It's kind of just how gravity works. You misspelled. I don't care. It's boob. Boob. That's what I have to say to you about that.
I thought last week's streams was about boobs.
Yeah, no. It was about Movie Bob this week. No bound to errors either. Don't tell them what to do. This is my chat. How fucking dare you? Okay, you can't come in here and order.
He's causing mischief.
Wait, does he have a mod? Fuck, he's a mod. God damn it. I made a graveyard. Curtsies to okay. Can we you know what? Of the Fez? Yes, of the Fez. If we place Movie Bob in the vicinity of the till, do they cancel each other out? Josh, enter. Tilly. Oh, okay. I was like, Josh, answer because I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
That would.
Yeah,
I would say I would say Movie Bob would still outclass Tilly simply due to Tilly doesn't have as much experience with that kind of level of weight, whereas Movie Bob, he's been a big boy his entire life.
Yeah, and at
The,
least he could.
the infamous picture of like someone who posted like a, would you eat this for like would you eat like all this food for like like $1,000 in like an hour or something like that? It was this huge like thing at McDonald's, and he says that's a fairly light meal.
Oof.
let me see if I can find that real quick.
No, the Fez grows. My ego grows through the Fez. You should know this, Loki. This is common Fez Cat lore. Yes, and I watched the first episode of the new Discovery season. It was dumb. I don't really know how people can call that Star Trek. It's kind of confusing.
Yeah.
Like, at no point was I convinced that it was Star Trek. So, also, I was just like, I mean, man, what a shit negotiator. I don't know. I will say I was team president the time that she was there. I was team president. Because for the first time, I feel like someone actually called Michael's ass out. I was very proud of that. Which automatically means she's going to be the bad guy.
Okay, I just sent you the image.
You can't call Michael Burnham out and not be like the evil one of the season.
Right.
Hold phones. Un momento.
It's one of Movie Bob's most infamous tweets.
Alright, close that. I'll be closing out soon because I gotta rest my throat. I'm gonna be on shenanigans tonight.
Oh, yeah.
What? I'll take a burger and I'll take like a medium fry and I'll be good.
And there's also 4 drinks there too.
4 drinks, at least 2 fries, which you gotta eat the fries first. Oh my god, what did I do?
I don't know.
There's a new layout. Josh, we can become EFAP. We're at the bottom. But for some reason we're not centered at the bottom. That makes no sense. Why are we not centered at the bottom?
I don't know. But yeah, so somebody offers you
No.
Now you took there we go.
Wow,
So
I'm professional.
Somebody offers you $3,500 to finish everything on this tray in 90 minutes. Would you do it? So
wait, how much? 3,500? No, no. You gotta give me at least 35,000 because that is going to have some very adverse effects on my health, and I want to be able to at least cover the medical bills. So
yeah, so looks like 2 things of nuggets. Okay, back
those
out.
are 20 piecers, I think.
It looks it.
20 piecers, 2 fries. Those are large fries.
4 burgers, 4 doubles. Oh wait, no, 2 doubles and 2 singles. Looks like.
Yeah, so those are 2 singles, 2 burgers, and then our drinks. The drinks are going to be deceptive. If I get to choose a drink, they're going to be water. Because if you make me have like some kind of fountain drink, carbonated, I'm going to get full quicker because that's how carbonation works. So
right.
It gives the illusion of that.
And then okay, so
God damn it.
But then what is his reply to that?
That's a fairly small amount of McDonald's for an average size. I'm an average size person. In fact, I'm slightly overweight at this point. The main reason fast food cooks so fast and lasts so short is there isn't much density to it. I wouldn't want to eat a double helping of nuggets in that time frame, but I could easily. My man. If you make this is a large, so if you make one of these a medium, and you're gonna have to eat the fries first because once McDonald's fries go cold, you cannot save them. They're irredeemable.
Yeah, they're awful.
No amount of heat will ever redeem them. You could put them close to the sun, and they're still gonna taste like cold. All right. Now you gotta eat the fries first, and then stuff the burgers down your face, and then start popping those chicken nuggets. I think that'd be the most effective. And drink, and make sure all this is all waters, and then drink it. The water's gonna help.
Yeah, but that's a fairly small amount for an average sized person. What?
No,
No.
as a born and bred American, no.
Yeah, I mean,
This is like a
we
family meal.
we Americans are not known for being small.
I mean, to be fair, when I was in high school, when I was an athlete, I watched, you know, CC's Pizza, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'd go to CC's Pizza, and we would like the guys and I would hang out afterwards, and I would watch them eat the pizza like it was their dying days, like they would never eat pizza again. But they were teenage boys, so I mean that's not really shocking. So maybe like two teenage boys that are athletes that have a healthy appetite, I could see this being split among them. You know?
Yeah, and it's also different when you are doing athletic stuff. Like many years ago, I ran marathons.
Josh,
Been a while,
Josh.
but when I did
Is it cheating on all fours? Like you ran on all fours, did they consider that cheating? Or?
No, because
Is it all foxes? Just
well, no, because my front half and back half were registered as two different people.
So if you want your back half to win, you have to run backwards.
Yes, but my butt's back there. I'm up here, so why would I want that to happen?
I don't know. I'm just exploring the lore. I don't know.
Anyway, the hungriest I've ever been is after I finish a marathon. I remember one in particular. Ran it, and this, just to be clear, this was not like a full like 26 miles or anything. But you know, it was a 10K. I think it was a 10K. Anyway, I ran it, and then I went to a barbecue. I ate an apple, 4 hot dogs, 4 burgers, and like 2 donuts. I just inhaled food because it's like I had burned so many calories. I was just eating.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because I burned a lot of calories. So, I mean, I have eaten a lot of food, but that was with extenuating circumstances. On an average day, there's no way I could eat all this.
No. No, I don't know what state I'd have to be in order to. No.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on. Let's see. Stuff I'm doing next week. Yeah, total segue. Clear, very good.
Yes.
Not chunky or anything at all. My throat's hurting. That's fine. Trying. I'm only gonna be on shenanigans tonight if my throat holds up, which now I'm kind of worried.
Yes, get some rest.
Yes, I'm kind of worried that my throat's not gonna hold up. Let's see. We're not doing Big Dominus next week because it's Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
We should be clear for next Saturday? Question mark.
I think so.
I should be, given my schedule. I should be able to that Saturday. The time might be wonky because of family happening. So I will give y'all an update when I know that.
Yeah, and we'll need to touch base with Arwyn too.
Yes. So when it's happening on Saturday is a mystery at the moment, but it should happen. Oh my god. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I got, I think. I'm gonna go rest my throat because it is killing me at the moment. And yeah, I hope to see y'all. I will see y'all next week. Maybe tonight. I don't know. It depends. But yeah.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, super amazing outro. I'm trying not to talk very much because my throat is in a lot of pain right now. So.
And so you just keep talking.
I know, I can't stop. I'm hurt, pain. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.